Post Malone edition.
Second time being here.
So we're not like the cameraman right now who's had Raising Cane's 45 times. This is only our second time having it.
Yeah.
We weren't too fond of it the first time.
No, I didn't. I wasn't wanting to come back, but then of course, you know, this is the Post Malone, Dallas Cowboys inspired Raising Cane's. We saw some other Cowboys fans in here as well. It was quite busy, and so had to come back. Wasn't expecting much, but have to say, 100% better.
100% better.
I would say probably the first experience was like a 5, just average.
Yeah.
No reason to come back. This one, 7. I'd come back.
Do you think we were biased because it was to do with the Cowboys and stuff?
Yeah, I definitely made it taste better. But I was a little upset because I did get my sticker with my meal, but I only got one piece of that Texas toast or whatever the hell it is, and you guys got 2. So.
I had 2.
Adam did give me half of his.
If you're flying into Dallas Love and you want to catch a Cowboys game, before you hit up your hotel, I highly recommend checking out the Post Malone Raising Cane's in Frisco, Texas.
Frisco, Tesla.
I'm not going to say I'm a Raising Cane aficionado, but when I'm in Dallas, Texas, I have to come to the Cowboys branded, Post Malone branded Raising Cane's. Did I like it a little bit better because it was posty? Probably. But I like the Texas toast, I like the chicken fingers, and I like the Raising Cane sauce, baby. Hey, what are you doing right now?
Watching the video.
What are you doing right now? Watching our video or watching your video?
I'm waiting for a 94-year-old lady. I'm supposed to have sex with her in these bushes.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so we just got talked to by the Raising Cane's management saying that we weren't allowed to film if we were professionals.
Thank you for that compliment.
But Raising Cane's, I'm gonna have to dock you down a little bit.
You've been docked.
You've been docked. We said 7 out of 10. Now my experience is brought down to a solid 3.
Whoa.
You don't come at my boy.
One job.
You don't come at my boy.
There he goes.
Cross him off the list! Cross him off the fucking list!
But the Cowboys obviously didn't want him because they knew, like, if you're trading
They traded back.
So every single trade was a street shot.
Here we go! Shoot him if you boot him! Oh, what a rush!
I know they're getting a lot of awesome content. They're getting fired up, getting ready. We're still a few picks away. Big shout out to all you Cowboys fans. And they said no Brady rules applies.
He's not on your board.
Guyton!
I said this to Deffy. I was like, if anybody got picked, any offensive lineman that'd be upset about it'd be Tyler Guyton. Be happy about that. We got a starter.
Yeah.
We got a starter, and we got a day 2 pick.
Hey, Tyler Guyton, welcome to the team!
Push me up a little bit more than that. Okay, that's good there, AJ.
Eric, BOTG, Bot D.
Time to pay the piper here.
Get this monkey suit off! Come on!
What are we doing here? We got Guyton and we're wearing suits still? What the is this bullshit?
Hey! Paying the
bills.
Go, go, go!
Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs. 20,000 subs, thanks to the nation. You got our back like we eggs and bacon. Crack 'em if you got 'em, son. That be our war cry. Shotgun, screech shots, boosting every stream live. Thank you, Confana Maniacs. We do this cause we know you got our back. 20K milestone, all because of you. Big shout out fam from the Cam Fan crew. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs.
Where the fuck is he standing? Wide the fuck open!
Thank you, Maniacs.
How was he wide open?
20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs. 20,000 subs, thanks to the nation. You got our back like we eggs and bacon. Crack 'em if you got 'em, son. That be our war cry. Shotgun, screech shots, boosting every stream live. Thank you, Maniacs. We do this cause we know you got our back. 20K milestone, all because of you. Big shout out, fam, from the Can Fan crew. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs, now let's go get that dub. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs. Thank you, Maniacs. Thank you, Maniacs, for 20,000 subs.
Tuesday night. Here we go.
Yeah, boys.
Tuesday night main event has a little bit different ring to it, doesn't it?
A Tuesday night run-in.
Quarter,
I like that.
a quarter of the way through the season too.
Yeah, September.
Oh, yeah.
That Green Day song, September Ends, or what's it called? Remember
When
September Ends. That's where we're at. 'Cause today's the last day of September.
Yeah,
And
it is.
A quarter. Yeah. I think it's just under a quarter of the NFL season now that they've went to 17 games. But what would that be, like 23.5%
Yeah, I mean, look,
of the season's done?
you call this one a quarter, but if you call week 5, then you're into now
You're past
now
it.
it's 15.
Yeah, you're past the.
right.
Yeah, you're
or 20. I mean, would be the
Yeah, you'd be like next week if you called it a quarter. You're at like 27%, and
Yeah.
this at least right
This
now
is just closer,
this is closer.
And
I
it's-
like it's Price is right rules.
and it's also more traditional. Maybe one year we'll feel more comfortable saying week 5. But
Well, if they go to 18 games, you got to move it to week 5, I think.
oh yeah,
But at 17 games, I do agree. Week 4 or after week 4, that's a quarter, and that's kind of depressing. I always get depressed.
I know now
I'm the-
it's. You know
Yeah,
it's not going to depress you though.
what? Crack 'em if you got 'em.
Crack 'em if you
I'm
got
that guy that's on the plane somewhere for like 3 weeks, and I'm like, well, we're pretty much going to be on the plane ride home.
yeah.
and that's all I think about. Tay always gives me shit about it because I'm like Sunday or Saturday like morning. I'm like, well, the weekend's done.
Oh, I definitely wake up on like the 3rd day of my vacation being like, oh fuck, only 4 more days left.
Yeah,
It's like more time than
yeah, than what you've spent
than what I
there.
spent. And the first day is usually half a travel day anyway.
Yeah, and that's how I feel about the NFL season. I'm like, oh man, we've watched 4 really exciting games, but I'm like, the season's done already.
Well,
We're already drafting basically.
And it's not even. Yes, I know what you mean. It feels like it's already done, but yet it hasn't even started. It's week 4. This is
where things
This
pick
is
up.
where things start to happen.
Bring us back. I like it. Bring us
Bring
back.
you back
Bring
to
us back.
reality.
Well, hey,
crack it
crack
if
'em
you
if you got
got 'em.
He's got him.
we had to shuffle the schedule around this week, so we skipped our Monday hangover. But we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna hit that right now. We're gonna hit the not so instant reaction.
Which sometimes is, I think, better. The night games are tough anyways for us to do an instant reaction. I like the fact that we've had a couple days
Imagine
to
if you're
marinate.
East Coast.
Oh, I could not imagine that. Like, I remember leaving here at 9:30, and I was like, fuck me, man.
Yeah, you were up. I was up. You and I were up at 4 the next morning.
I know. Imagine you were on the East Coast. I wouldn't be able to do. If I was on the East Coast, the game, I would have been leaving at 1:30 a.m. That's just, or no, 12:30. Sorry, 12:30 a.m. And that's just, it would not be doable for me to wake up at 4.
Sorry, the Brent Packer guy just wrote the funny. I don't know why I'm laughing, but it is a medical issue. But he goes, sorry, I missed the second half, fellas. I took my meds, but forgot to eat. Blood sugar crash. I came back. What made me
He
laugh
came
is
right
like
back when the game
I
was over.
see him sitting there like he's just taking his meds, and then he gets caught up in the game, and then like slowly at like halftime he just passes out,
Or
and
like
then,
realizes it last second. Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot
yeah.
to eat. And is like trying to reach for the food, but is slowly falling asleep.
yeah, hits, and then like just as overtime is wrapping up,
Yeah.
he like comes to and like, what the hell?
That happened to me one Cowboys game. I can't
Well,
remember.
glad you're okay.
Yeah, glad you're okay. Glad you didn't OD on your medication because you didn't eat. But I had that happen to me where I was, this is early 20s, extremely hungover on a Sunday. Cowboys played the morning game. Cowboys got up on the Detroit Lions by 3 touchdowns. I was like, oh, okay, well, this, you're like, Cowboys got this in the bag. Fell asleep, woke up, just thought the Cowboys won. Watched the post-game highlights. Calvin Johnson had like, I think a career high, 300 and something yards. Cowboys ended up losing by like a point. They were up by 3 touchdowns when I last remembered it, and I will never fall asleep again during a game. So
I fall asleep during movies when we watch them at home, and that's like, and then if someone calls me out on it, I'm always like trying to pretend that I'm not sleeping.
well, we do that to you when we're traveling together.
I think it happens sometimes.
I think I do that too. Like I think we all do it, but
Yeah.
it's just
But
fun to
it's
point. It's just fun to do it to add.
Yeah, to add, like, especially if he has like food in his hand, you'll just start eating
Well, one
to
time,
pretend that he's awake.
one time I fell asleep. I was in my bed, but I was watching something on YouTube. Fell asleep. My AirPods fell out, and when I was like trying to put them away, I put them in my mouth and I started to chew on them. So I bit my AirPods.
Thinking you just had M&Ms.
But I hate it because
That is such debauchery behavior.
I know.
Like waking up, or like baby animal behavior.
Oh,
Like,
And,
you
man.
just pick up your,
eating your headphone.
well, just like immediately going.
well, that's what happened.
He's a sleep eater.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing I hate the most though is with the kids.
Sleeper.
They know that I will fall asleep if we're watching them. Like, cause I think I'm still young. It's late at night. I'm like, yeah, I can rip a flick, and I won't be sleeping. I'll just be laying there. I got pretty beady eyes, so it
Yeah.
always looks like my eyes are closed. So they'll always be like, yes,
in your face.
And you're staring at them, but they think your eyes are closed.
you're
I have
you're
the same
sleeping.
issue.
I was like, I was not sleeping.
Messy genetics, buddy.
Not sleeping.
That's our
okay.
genetics. Okay, guys. So what happened? Let's give a little bit of recap here. Cowboys versus the hated Packers at AT&T Stadium on Sunday Night Football. Pretty crazy game. Didn't start off very well for the Cowboys. I was pretty animated. Packers went down, scored 2 touchdowns very early to take a 13-0 lead. But all in all, guys, these games that we've been witnessing as Cowboys fans, I just don't know if there's going to be an easy game or a game that's not going to get our heart rate extremely elevated.
Well, thankfully we do have one of the best offenses we've seen in a while, without Sedarius Lamb there against the Packers at least, and for the most part, and he was injured week 3, right?
We got injured against
Week
the
3,
Bears.
yeah, against the
Bears.
So,
Bears.
but yeah, I mean, exciting games, but man, it's frustrating to watch this football team sometimes.
It's a roller. You know that when you hear someone say, "Oh, I was on a roller coaster of emotions," that's every game.
Yeah.
To the 9th degree.
Well, I will say this, with how bad the Dallas Cowboys defense was on 3rd downs, they did stop that 3rd and 14 pass. I'm just reading it right now, to Matthew Golden with 6 seconds left.
Thank fuck. Did you guys see? I sent it into the DMs. Michael Irvin calling out the guy that was running the time clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a few things. People calling out the time clock guy. It's like, I guess usually in the NFL, the person running the time is someone part of like the Cowboys organization, and it's like, you run that timeout. You let it hit 0. You let the refs then decide that it comes back to 1 second.
100%.
You don't with that one, you do not hit stop if there's 1 second. You let it run out. And then you let them challenge the time and watch the time and change it, but you don't hit that stop clock.
Oh, did he hit stop?
Well, I guess so. I mean, Michael Irvin would know. And
There's a shot where the ball's flying through the end zone, the player's going up for it, and there's 1 second on the clock. Like, he's in the air. The ball's still probably 10 yards away from him catching it.
The clip I watched in it was just a segment, so it wasn't the full clip, but it was the way that it sounded like to me is Michael Irvin was just joking about the clock running down slowly, and he was like,
he was serious, because a lot of people have brought it up. Bring it up. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Bring it up. I think it's in
Well,
the DMs.
while AJ's bringing it up, I'm just looking. So right now, if you're tuning into this and you haven't gone to watch our full game reaction or a highlight of the game reactions, go ahead and check it out. It's on our YouTube channel. One of the comments from Stonewally Joey 513 says the two guys holding hands was kind of creepy. So I'm going to pin that comment.
Okay.
And then I wrote debatable.
That's the James Franco first time, like first time here.
Yeah. Hey, first time here.
That's part of the cast. If you don't agree with the bandwagon boys getting through the stress of holding some hands,
I don't
you
even
need a GFA. You need a GTFO.
I don't know when I do it.
It happens.
And I always will go. Alex's left shoulder is probably over the last 5 years has gotten pretty strong because I will go ahead and grab him like this and I'll rip.
That's called
I'll
stress.
ripping and tearing.
The funny thing is when I was over there manning the Millennium Falcon,
You didn't touch him once?
No, AJ made me handhold him.
Good.
He told me, he said, if you're over on this side,
You handhold.
when there's dick hold, but he said, cuckold, he said you have to handhold after a good play. And I bought in. I was on your guys' territory.
Okay, so I got the clip up here. But it's Instagram, so you know how it's just going to run. Oh, and I have it muted. Let me unmute it.
Game over? Game over. Ain't nothing you can do about that. We need to find that dude. I need to talk to that dude, and I need to make sure he don't ever clock again in Dallas. That was absolutely crazy. I don't even, wait a minute. Let me start with this joker. Who the hell ran that clock last night? If I ever see that joker, I'm going to tap on his head. Are you joking? You let that finger come down slowly to press that clock. Oh, game over? Game over. Ain't nothing you can do about that. We need to find that dude. I need to talk to that dude.
I missed the context there, but
He needs to find that joker and tap him on the head, and I agree.
what I thought he said there was that the clock was being counted down slowly.
No, just the actual time clock. But it got me to thinking, I thought maybe NBC would have a team that travels with them and does all the scoreboard, but it's probably at Dallas. It must be the same guy every time.
It's just like Pee Wee football where the team has to find volunteers to do certain things. I ran the clock, but in Pee Wee football, it's not my clock that they have to look at. It's the refs are holding time because you're just expecting any bojo to come off the field.
Yeah, you're not
off the street, right?
You're not a professional. You're not on Sunday Night Football.
No, exactly.
Probably the most watched. I bet you that was the most watched game of the year.
BPG's in the chat. I'm just going to hit this while Alex is bringing this back up. What won the game? What won you the game?
It was a tie.
And it was a tie. What won you the game?
We don't look at that as a win.
What won you the game was that extra point block, turned the whole game. That said, our D play like ass, which likely won't happen again. I mean, we were using our undrafted free agent nose tackle because all others were out.
I don't want to hear the injury excuses. I just really don't. We have over.
I hear you. Hey, you know what?
Everybody has injuries.
Yeah,
you can't bring up the injury excuse.
I get it though. Like it can definitely impact a game, but it's just how the whole season's going to ebb and flow.
So then rewind to this time last week. Why wasn't anybody saying, "Oh, it's going to be a close game because our nose tackle's out"? No, everybody was telling me last week that the Cowboys were going to lose by fucking 8 touchdowns. So why is it different? It wasn't different at this time last week. You knew who was in and who was out. Why was every Packer fan so confident Tuesday of last week? But now that it's Tuesday of this week and they just watched their team tie to the Dallas Cowboys, now you start hearing about the injury talk. Did you hear about it prior?
Hey,
I sure as hell didn't.
BPG is saying I predicted Dallas 27-23 or Pack 31-14. So
if you add those scores up, I think you get 40-40.
Almost.
No,
right?
Look, we both have both sides of the football. The defensive sides of the football teams in that game have nothing to take home and be happy about, really.
Yeah, the only difference is one's ranked 32 and one was supposed to be the best in the NFL.
True. Yeah. I mean, look, we are 4 games in, and you can start to look at those trends now.
And what did we say? It's spicy. What did we say at week 4? If the Cowboys defense put up another 30+ point game, we were in trouble. This is 3 weeks in the row that the Cowboys defense has let 34+ points.
Yeah, well,
they went 34 or they went 37, 34, 40. Fucking wild.
Let's I want to review those games too, like as a whole, but let's just quickly go over the team stats here for Green Bay, and then we can look at any player stats you guys want to look up, and then we can start looking at the last 4 weeks. How are we doing as Cowboys Nation?
Totally.
Pretty even time of possession, though. More offensive plays by Green Bay. Nothing really that sticks out. 11 penalties by Cowboys, which, believe it or not, is below what they normally get. So I guess
What
that's a
we're used-
positive.
Below what we're used to.
But almost a football field length of penalty yards given up.
And
So-
this is my thing. The Packers fans were bitching about penalties. Everywhere you looked on social media, someone was bitching about Micah being held or this and that.
Yeah, welcome to the...
Both teams had penalties, and I think the ones that were called were good. Like the Cowboys, their 11 penalties, those were all penalties. Like
Yeah.
when they showed the replay, I didn't think there was a bad call that was on Dallas that the refs had. It's just such a buzzkill watching so many fucking flags.
It is. 18 in the game, so...
It's a lot, man.
Even touchdowns, baby. And yeah, that you're right. That point after was the difference maker. And then the
Turnover.
the turnovers. We lost the turnover battle. Or no, sorry.
we won the
the turnover battle.
What did
Yeah.
I say, man?
Yeah.
That's the most important stat in football.
And you know what? I do hate when they're like the NFL Instagram was reaching or their TikTok, their X, where they're like, Micah Parsons almost forced this fumble on Dak. He almost forced this fumble. It's like,
For that
Well-
to even be called a sack, that's just that.
or and then you're talking about the sack.
Yeah, like Dak or Micah's. I mean, it was a great play by Micah. It saved the touchdown.
100%.
That was a great play.
The narrative could have been that tackle saved them. What saved them the game?
And that's fine. And Micah had 10 pressures. Like Micah, if Micah was playing against a quarterback that wasn't in his 10th year, that's starting to really have the game slow down for him, he probably has 3 sacks.
Who's also lined up against Micah for the last 4 years?
Yeah, so like, but Micah actually had the highest PFF rating out of any player last week. And as fans, we sit back and go, well, he barely impacted the game. But if you look at the numbers with his pressures and stuff, he impacted it enough. It's just Dak countered it. So like Micah was doing what Micah needed to do to get a good rating.
Yep.
Dak was just countering it. Dak was getting rid of the ball very fast. He was throwing the spots before the wide receivers were even there. So Micah had a good game. I'm just glad he had only 1 sack.
Yeah, exactly. And it came right at the last minute. Fairly even passing numbers. Good rushing numbers by them boys again. Another 2 touchdowns, rushing touchdowns. Dak got one of them, but
It's crazy that we're like, oh yeah, 117 yards is good rushing yards. For the Cowboys, absolutely, it's good rushing yards.
Well, and a lot of them came by one player.
Yeah, Javonte Williams.
Yeah.
I
on
mean,
26 carries, though, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what we talked about. Get that up. Get it up over 20.
And then, third down efficiencies. I mean, Cowboys got to work on this. They allowed 71%, and they only got 36%. You can't really win a football
Disgusting.
game that way.
They were lucky we won a football game with that.
Yeah. And I
10
was
for 14 is fucking terrifying.
And you look at this, it was such an even, like a lot of the
It's very
stats
even.
are very even.
except for
this.
I did the interesting stat for third downs for the Dallas Cowboys defense was the average down that was made on third down for Green Bay was 11.3 yards or something like that, or 11.8 yards. So
I don't want to hear that.
So if Dallas even got a negative yardage play
I don't want to hear that. I don't like
and
it.
a stop, they would still on average be getting a first
Yeah,
down.
that's
Green
fucked
Bay.
up.
So that's
That's
that
a
was
fucked up stat.
I should say I heard that on Locked On Cowboys, which was
It's disgusting is what it is.
yeah. But anyways, there you go. Fairly damn even game.
It
All
was
the way
when you
through.
look at the stats like this, it was very even. The stuff that sticks out to me was the third down conversion rate. And
Yeah.
then obviously there was only 1 turnover of the game, which was a big one. It was when James Houston forced the fumble just before half, and then the Cowboys jumped on that and scored a touchdown with like 12 seconds left. So
I mean, James Houston is one of those guys I love seeing him make plays like that. That he's basically that camp guy who's earned his way onto the team. Talking about some other stuff, like what just going back to the game, obviously everything across the defense needs work, but was there any positives on defense that we saw?
well, do we got to do the drip player of the game?
Well, yeah, I thought
Okay.
we'd do it after. I just wanted to get your guys'
okay.
thoughts on like
Positives.
positives for defense, because defense is so bad. Like what's a positive that we saw?
I'll lead out. I think Deron Bland, minus the touchdown he gave up on the first drive and the big play, they kind of went away from him after that. I think Deron Brand.
Deron's on brand.
I think Deron Bland in his first game back from injury looked nice, and I do believe he's going to be very helpful to have back in the lineup. That was my one positive on
Okay.
defense. It's really tough to find much else.
Okay.
James Houston sack, and then Ezraku's
Easy.
had his best game
Yeah, he
of,
did
of
look
the
good.
season, and I only know this because he's on my taxi squad.
He did
on
look good.
fantasy,
He looked
so-
better. He had that one penalty, which was kind of bullshit, where he tackled tackled Jordan Love and kind of came down on it with the weight
Yeah.
on him. But it was like Ezraku, you saw him a few times out there, and that's the one good thing about these rookies. You're going to see them make more plays as the
They
season
will
goes
either
on.
progress or just be who they are,
Yeah.
right? And so defense wise, though, I think it was stinky, man.
I was gonna say I sent you guys the clip that I think it was the Lando show. I mean, he's in my feed now. But Clowney and Kenneth Clark, when you see them together on the line, there was some good run stoppage from both of those guys. So obviously, and then hearing Kenny Clark at the end saying, obviously, there's a lot of stuff that we got to clean up. So Kenny Clark, I was happy. I've been happy seeing his play. Looking forward to that. But yeah, it's a stretch. If we're trying to find defensive stuff, it's a stretch. D-Easy, I'm liking seeing. And then obviously the massive, and this isn't a defensive, this is just special teams, but Leofau's monster hit on Golden. I'd almost even
which
say...
is erased, though, by his boneheaded penalty.
Yeah. And then I was going to say it's probably even a bigger plus to Golden for hanging onto that ball versus Leofau getting that hit stick on him.
Let's just say for a team that's giving up over 400 yards a game and is ranked, or for like a side of the ball that's giving up 400 yards a game and is 32nd ranked in the NFL, that's dead last for anyone keeping tabs. It's hard to find stuff. It's tough. It's tough to feel anything good about this defense right now. The only thing I hope and pray is that the Cowboys offense starts playing defense by having long drives and converting on them, because other than that, you give another team the ball enough times, they're going to put up fucking 40 points on you. They're going to put up 30 points against you. So It's scary, and it's hard to find. And I watched the tape. I watched a few things today and yesterday. Absolutely terrible tackling.
Yeah.
Horrendous tackling. A lot of blown coverages. We got lucky to even tie the game. So
Elam wasn't as much of a liability as he's been the last couple weeks.
no, it's the linebacking core that I've really and a unit that I was expecting to do pretty well with the newcomers of Sanborn and Kenneth Murray. I was hoping these guys were going to stand up and kind of help this defense. And right now, especially against good teams, they've just kind of disappeared or just been slow and missed tackles.
Do you think it's our players, or do you think it's our calling from Eberflus?
Both.
A combination?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both are bad.
Yeah, get your fucking cabin by the woods glasses or a tire out of there and throw on a visor, throw on a backwards hat, or not even a backwards hat. Just get some sort of aggressiveness from you, Eberflus.
Throw on some jean shorts, cut off jean shorts.
Yeah.
The
Shave your
pockets hanging
head,
out.
Look like Lieutenant Dan. Okay, so you want to do drip player of the game.
Drip.
This section is sponsored by Drip.
Yeah, we should get a
Your
we should get a
89.
jingle. AJ, that's your homework.
We're gonna jingle.
AJ's going to get a drip player of the game. Okay, so do we really need to discuss it?
No, I think it's pretty unanimous.
Dak Prescott?
Yeah, I think Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott.
Dak
absolutely.
Prescott has to be the...
What was his final stats in that game?
The guy was balling, absolutely balling out. Dak looked great. And against, let's not forget, injuries or not, this defense was ranked one of the top defenses going into this Sunday Night Football matchup. And Dak Prescott put on a clinic. So Dak Prescott's the only reason the Cowboys tied this game or were even in the game.
Yeah, 31 for 40, 78%. Let's round up completion. 319 yards, 3 tutties, and
One rushing touchdown.
only one big time throw and only one turnover worthy pass. So that's great.
And don't forget the rushing
And the
touchdown.
rushing touchdown, yeah.
So he had 4 total touchdowns.
4 total.
I find it hard to give it to anyone other than Dak Prescott.
And only a 6.7 sack pressure to sack rate. So he is still showing that he's still got legs, baby.
Well, and go to the right again, sorry, AJ.
Yeah.
Look at this. Time to throw, 2.69 seconds, which is fuck all for time.
2.7, yeah.
That's not much time.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question.
Which is good, sorry, because Micah's average is 2.5.
Yeah.
So we must have slowed him down just enough.
Which, what's his name? Adams, the offensive line coordinator.
Clay Adams.
Clay Adams. He's obviously, his scheming worked out because
Yeah.
we had 2. Let's talk about injuries then, too. Okay, we had 2 fucking starting offensive linemen out. We had TJ Bass and Brock Hoffman in there starting.
And one of them went out of the game with a concussion.
Yeah. So at one point you had Nate Thomas, TJ Bass, and Brock Hoffman, who are all second string offensive linemen playing. So
Yeah.
I hate playing the injury game because every team in the NFL has injuries.
Yeah. Favorite play that you saw Dak Prescott do this past game?
Oh, the fucking Tolbert.
It has to be the Tolbert pass. And it sucks that didn't convert into a touchdown on that drive, but the guy he escaped pressure. Micah was right on him. Took the hit, threw it to a spot. We all thought, as we were watching it, you're like, oh, he's just throwing it out of bounds. Great play. And then Tolbert grabs it in for a catch.
Yeah, the catch was amazing too.
The catch was amazing.
Tolbert
also
definitely gets a little bit of shout out. He's not off the chopping block in my.
This is a big movement. Yeah, he's not. He hasn't
puts up another game like he did.
He had 2 touchdowns against the Jets, and we'll start talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, that ball was like,
or just another fucking sideline catch.
Yeah, it was a great catch because the ball was like 2 yards out of bounds.
Yeah,
like he's fully laid out with his toes tapping.
Great field awareness.
Crazy.
Liked it. So I know you've been worrying about this, Tolbert. We're not bringing down the axe handle yet.
Yeah.
But we didn't even talk. How do you guys feel about ties?
I hate it.
They shouldn't be in the NFL. Play till someone wins or loses.
This has to be such a stupid rule that why are they not abolishing it?
They got to.
I think after this game, just like the KC and Buffalo game from a few years ago that went into overtime in the playoffs.
Playoffs.
And
it can't go into into overtime. I see what you're saying.
But so that game went into overtime, and they changed the overtime rules because of how that.
Right.
And everyone's like, "How could you do that? You didn't even give Buffalo a chance to kind of come back." And that's when and then the next year they changed the rule.
Well, yeah, this game was so good, and it's like everybody walked out with blue balls.
Sunday nighter.
Yeah, last game of the week.
Everybody's slanging. Yeah, and it wasn't like so. Yeah, you fucked up, NFL.
This is how they could either go the route of college, which is a really fun way, but can drag a game on for another hour,
especially in the NFL.
Especially in the NFL. Or you do this: you say, okay, after everyone gets a chance, you move the ball back to whatever the 35-yard line, and you have a chance to score a touchdown, or you can kick for a field goal. If you score the touchdown, game over.
Yeah.
If you kick the field goal, the other time gets to try, and you move back 10 yards each time. So
you don't get multiple plays; you just get the one.
So soon you're kicking 55 yards.
Yeah, because at some point it's going to make sense to kick instead of try to get a
touchdown. But you can try your first one, 35-yard touchdown.
Yeah. This has been the biggest.
Cowboys would lose every game if we did that.
This has been the biggest discussion right now by a lot of people about how to abolish that rule, and people are coming up with you do kick versus kick, and you keep moving it back.
Yeah, anything.
I think, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think anything's better.
That would just be fun.
Yeah, anything's better than a fucking tie.
You know, it'd be awesome doing one-on-ones.
Yeah,
so it's like I know
that would be sweet though.
They would never do it, but like you see the Destroying does the one-on-ones. You have that set up, so your quarterback, you pick your 3 wide receivers, you pick your 3 cornerbacks.
Shot. Yeah,
exactly.
That would be sweet, actually. That would be sweet, but the thing is, one-on-ones, you're heavily favored for a wide receiver, whereas like a kicking game, you're pretty even. Right?
Totally.
I don't want to take
1v1s would be fucking sweet though.
I don't want to take the until you come up with something that really works.
Flag football, they have a flag football round.
Well, until they come up with something that really works, we're stuck with ties.
Yeah,
well, and here's the thing:
a tie's so rare. The last time the Cowboys had a tie was in 1969. So it's like
here's the insane thing: they changed the entire structure of kickoff. So, like when you think about how crazy
kickoff had a player injury attached.
Right,
to
what I'm getting at is that for us to not think that they would do something as crazy as go kick for kick or 1v1s.
Oh, sure.
It's like they changed the whole way the kickoffs are set up.
There's been 8 ties in the last 4 decades.
Well, I think
there's 15 kickoffs a game.
You have to think that they're going to adjust it though.
I doubt it.
Of this year.
I don't know if they will. Maybe if you see 4 more ties. But when was it? Like I said, the last time the Dallas Cowboys had a tie was 1969.
Yeah.
And the reason it's in everyone's thing right now. And because I'm so against it and ads for it, it's gonna probably get changed.
I know. I can't wait for it to change.
It was a scoregami too.
Yeah.
40-40. Which is an odd one. You'd think that would have happened before.
That article, and I know we will go through this, but that article by the numbers is something that we should just quickly glance through before we move on.
Oh, sure. Let's do that.
It was pretty good.
Justin Cummings says, college has it figured out. NFL doesn't want to admit the rules are ass. That game needed a winner and a loser.
I agree.
It's absolutely
the
true.
college, when we were down in Texas and we watched that Georgia Tech versus Georgia game, and it was this, I think it went to 11 overtimes.
Something
that
wild.
shit was exciting.
Super exciting.
And
if you see me in the little Pitudo mobile that I got at Raceway Nissan, dog, I'm gonna hook you up, dude.
It's my guy, J-Rod. So this is the NFL.com, or sorry, DallasCowboys.com, 0 to 100. The numbers behind the Cowboys 40 to 40 tie.
See you later,
Week
BPG.
4.
Thanks for tuning in for the recap. Sorry, I just had to get him on that.
Yeah, BPG,
peace out,
appreciate you, bro.
BPG.
Don't take your medication without food, bro.
Yeah.
He says, okay, guys, got to bounce, got to eat. A nice steak. Cheers, fellas. Crack 'em. Also, still undefeated at AT&T Stadium. Cheers.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. That's 100% true.
Damn it.
That
Like a
sucks.
boxing draw.
Yeah, that sucks.
But here's the thing. We got a bunch of football ahead of us, but let's have a look. This is is this just
It's just last game.
just last game? Okay.
Yeah,
I
so we
like
don't have
this.
to- I like this too. I kind of glanced through it and I spat out a couple of the stats already, but I think
And
it's fun to go through.
It's by Tommy Yarish and Eat Me Out.
Our boy.
Eat me out, eat man. Look at Dak saying, look down at that.
Throwing up
dong.
gang
Look at his
signs.
dong. Holy shit. Dak.
Holy Dak.
He's like, is that an anaconda in my pants? Someone help. Oh, wait. Just kidding. It's my nuts.
Dacky Dick.
Dak only wears sideways cups.
Jack me off, Dak.
Banana cups.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I was in the last three. So number 3 in the last decade, 18 teams have finished a regular season game with a tie. So my number was a little bit off. Of those 18 teams, only 3 of them reached the postseason and advanced no further than divisional round.
Don't like
so
that.
stats are against us right now as far as the postseason goes.
18. Dallas's defense missed 18 tackles on Sunday night as their
Pathetic.
struggles to bring ball carriers to the ground continued. Green Bay, I don't know if that's good or bad, to be quite honest, for the Cowboys this year. Green Bay had 239 yards of offense after contact. Okay, that's bad. With running back Josh Jacobs responsible for 111 of those yards.
He had 111 yards after contact.
After contact.
That's fucked up.
29.2. Cavante Turpin averaged 29.2 yards per kickoff return against Green Bay, finishing his night with 175 total kickoff yards on 6 returns. There was none bigger than the 45-yard return to set the Cowboys offense up at their own 46-yard line with 1:45 left to play in the fourth quarter and Dallas in need of a touchdown.
Okay, guys, Jake Ferguson, I've been giving him some shit because he hasn't broke tackles, but 34. He set a record among tight ends for most catches to start a season. The 34 receptions is most through 4 games in league history for the tight end position. It's also the second most by any Cowboys player after 4 games, trailing only Amari Cooper's 37 in 2020. So he's off to a very good. I just need some tackle breaks because if you looked at his average yards per catch, it's probably really low.
Yeah,
It is.
And if you hop into our reaction from last game, you can hear Anth complaining about that.
56. It's been 56 seasons since the Cowboys finished a game with a tie. The last was in 1969. Wow, 69's 56 years ago, hey?
That's fucked
When
up.
I was born, that was 15 years.
Yeah.
Ain't that a bitch?
Isn't that crazy when you think of it that way?
When they tied the 49ers 24-24 on November 27th.
Remember 24-24 on November 24.
Yeah.
70. The Cowboys have now played 70 games in franchise history when they scored at least 40 points. It's just the second time amongst those games in which they didn't win the game. The Cowboys are 68, 1-1 with Sunday ties, with Sunday's tie. The only other game without a win was a 51-48 loss to Denver.
That
in
game was so
2013.
fucking good, dude. We at some point should watch the highlights of that game.
Crack 'em
Crack
if you got 'em.
Tony Romo going against fucking Peyton Manning. Absolute insane game. Every pass was a touchdown. It was awesome.
Yeah, 51-48.
And that's so
99
just
points.
to kind of pile on this defense that we're watching right now is what Romo dealt with all the time. Romo scored 48 points and still lost a game.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild. Okay, 71.4. Is it my turn or is it AJ's turn?
That doesn't matter. You two cycle each other.
I think you go, AJ. I can't remember if I was supposed to or not.
Okay, 71.4. The Cowboys just couldn't get off the field when they needed to the most. The Packers were able to convert 10 of 14 third down attempts for 71.4 percentage. Meanwhile, the Cowboys were at 36.4% on 4 of 11 attempts.
That's fucking pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. 72.9 through 4 games. Dak Prescott has completed 72.9% of his passes for a league-leading 1,119 yards. He also leads the league in both completions at 121 and set the new record for Dallas Cowboys quarterback, passing Tony Romo for or I think it might have been Troy Aikman for number 1. And passing attempts 166. Led by Prescott, the Cowboys currently have the number 1 offense in the NFL in terms of yards per game with 404.3 period.
You mean, sorry, Dak passed Romo for completions, total completions.
Yeah, like
Okay.
ever.
Yeah.
So 87 is the number that Jake Ferguson wears.
Okay.
Just kidding. Once again, the Cowboys were predominantly in zone coverage against the Packers offense on dropbacks with 40 of their 46, which is 87%, plays in zone against the pass. Dallas gave up 302 yards of offense and a touchdown, pressuring Jordan Love 12 times and sacking him once on James Houston's strip sack.
Only one sack.
Only one sack by
Not good.
fucking
AJ, lead us out. Finish us off.
95. The Cowboys were called for 11 penalties against the Packers, resulting in 95 total penalty yards. That does not include several penalties that were offset by Green Bay penalties or those that were declined. 5 of Dallas's 11 penalties gave the Packers a free first down. Ouch. I wonder if that's incorporated into third down rate. And if that's the case, then it's not as bad.
I don't think it is.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I
know
guess
if it
because the
would be.
downs just.
Yeah, the down
canceled.
didn't happen. Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't happen.
Well, there you have it. That was a good article, Yarish and
Eat me out.
Eat Me Out. The 0 to 100. If you guys keep doing this every week, we'll keep biting that material.
I
like it.
I liked it.
Well,
Okay, what are we moving on to, boys?
well, here we are as we're going
Here we
in.
are.
A quick look. 114 points scored. That's 5th overall in the league, and 132 points allowed.
So this is just the
31st
Cowboys
overall. This
season
is
stats.
Cowboys season to date. They're the 11th ranked overall team, which is incredible that they're 11th ranked overall with the 4th overall offense and 31st defense. I guess the special teams.
So
helps.
let's see how that plays into the power rankings. If they're them being the 11th overall team does anything.
We're gonna
for
be
them.
back to 21.
Fuck.
Yeah, we're gonna bounce around in that 20 range till we break out.
Yeah,
basically.
you gotta hit even victories against the Jets and Panthers. I think you're still gonna be getting. You fucking what's his name? Cuckboy. I'm trying to think of his name.
There's a lot of cuck boys.
The guy that does the guy that always does the Ed Home.
Ed Home.
Ed Cuckholm.
Ed
Cuckholm.
Cuckholm.
We don't even know him. It's the name.
Yeah.
But here, let's look at the last 4 weeks briefly. We got our PFF grades up, starting with the loss on the top and the win against Green Bay on the bottom of these 4 columns here. And pass block, this is what I don't get. The pass block has to be good if Dak is having the season he is.
No, because he's getting the ball off so fast. The 2.66 time to throw is one of the worst in the NFL. So Dak had 2.66 seconds to throw, and it's lower compared to most teams.
Really?
So Dak's just literally balling the fuck out.
Okay, that's what I want to...
Like, that's what I mean. If any other team, or most quarterbacks,
let me get to the league team stats.
yeah, let's see, for pass blocking. Because the main thing they go off of is pressures and time to throw for the pass blocking.
I don't want by team. I want fucking total.
Go to... Oh, you can do you can't just, yeah, you can do NFC, you can click all there. Just click it.
I can't.
Oh, it won't let you.
Adam, switch off so I can figure this out. And I just want to pull up like the league comparison.
Cowboys Up podcast says, am I a day late or are you a day early? We are definitely a day and time early.
Nope.
Okay.
Hey.
Chris, you fell asleep for a full day. You hibernated.
Okay,
It's that time of the year.
I found the PFF grades here. Sorry, guys.
Okay, let's see it. Go pass blocking and let's see who's ahead of us.
Yeah. So
Everybody, I'm thinking. Cowboys are at 34. They're going to be,
overall, we are 4th.
which is crazy. And look at the pass block.
Passing, we are 2nd. Pass block,
Scroll the way.
we're last.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. So Dak, that just shows, and you got to realize this is per PFF, right? But PFF bases their pass block off of certain metrics, and the metrics they base it off just improve what Dak's doing. So you look at these other teams, like Los Angeles is another good team because they're playing very well right now.
Yeah.
But you look at any of these other teams, I guess, yeah, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy.
Well,
that
look,
pass
the
blocking.
best unlike other teams, the best pass block here is the Broncos with 81. Then it's a huge drop off to 70s.
Yeah.
So, like, the average is a lot lower, but still, 30, no matter what, that's dehydrated.
You see
and
red, it's no good.
It's no good. Our receiving, we're top 6.
Which I
And
respect.
run game, top 7.
Yep, 7.
7. We're 6-7.
with a 76. That's
Don't
good.
don't click the next two.
Run block,
Oh, run block. Okay, yeah, run block's good.
third.
Don't
Now-
hit
Now
defense.
defense. here
Don't
we
do
go.
it.
Oof.
Don't do it.
Oh my goodness.
We're the second last ranked defense.
Ahead of the Miami Dolphins.
Ahead of
who
Miami.
Suck balls.
Which in this situation, I think the PFF's wrong on
Yeah, yeah.
where we're being positioned there.
Second last on run defense. Oddly enough, Baltimore is worse.
Yeah, but they're 1-3. We have a better record than them,
That's true.
bitches.
Okay,
Tackling,
we have a much better tackling.
which
We're middle of the pack.
I just don't believe that one.
I don't believe that. For pressures, we're bottom 5.
Yeah, just every defensive metric is just terrible.
In coverage, we're bottom 5. So,
Awful.
and special teams, we are
Yeah, let's see where we sit here.
not as good as you'd think.
17th.
17th, middle of the
not
pack.
as-
So it's really that offense just holding the season together.
Dak Prescott, and if you look, because one of the main metrics is pass blocking, and it's awful. So
Yeah.
obviously, our quarterback's he's seen his hot read and he's getting the ball out. That's what we need. Because otherwise, it could be a very long season. And we're all saying that the pass blocking and the line doesn't look bad, but I think it's just being covered up by how well Dak Prescott's playing. But they've been run blocking pretty well.
Yeah, I really wish we could look at the teams and see their where they rank with the time, how their average time thrown and stuff like that. So
Yeah, time to
PFF
throw.
get that sorted.
The triple T,
I guess we could do it this way.
the T3.
Let's look at just real quick by quarterbacks.
Oh yeah, and see what their time to throw. There it is.
And
It should
I'm
be-
going to
Well, yeah,
minimum dropbacks. I'm just going to make it 50%.
Yeah, that's a good call.
So cancel out people who haven't.
And then
played
you'd
them.
be able to just scroll over and hit T. The triple T. It's to the right more. There you go.
There it is.
Yep. So look at that. Look at what some of them are.
Yeah, 2.4555.
Okay, well, some of the guys aren't getting very. Dak's got 14.
But it's
Oh, sorry, but so 2 point and he was at 2.66 against the Packers. So that's like
a little better.
but that's below average is 2.66. So
yeah.
he was getting the heat. But you give respect to guys like Aaron Rodgers, Trevor Lawrence, Matthew Stafford. All their teams are 3-1.
And they're getting the ball out quick.
They're shooting it.
Shooting in the booting.
Turnover worthy plays. Dak has got to be pretty damn good here. Yeah, top 12. And last one here, big time throws. Just always a fun one. Fourth was 6.7%.
Nice.
So there you have it. Oh, and sorry, we should look at this pressure to sack rate. Dak 5th. So he's getting out of there.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's gonna mask a lot of the bad offensive line play on
It is.
pass plays.
but we got another game coming up here against.
We do.
Okay, well,
The
you guys
Jets,
talk. I gotta
baby.
go drain the.
You go
main
drain. Anything-
vein.
While I pull up the, I want to look at the Jets on PFF.
But bring up the
What
Jets.
do you think about that?
Bring them up.
God, fuck, who do they play? What division are the Jets in? There we go.
There,
AFC
AFC East.
Our
Right.
our kind of mirror rivals.
Mirror, on the
AFC
wall.
East, the NFC Beast.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. The 0-4 Jets. Are we playing home? We are not.
We are
It's
not.
away game.
It's an away.
2 away games against the Jets and the Panthers in a row here. So 0-4 Jets are going to be playing home to the Dallas Cowboys. They scored 90 points, which is good for 19th, and they've allowed 120th, which is tied for 28th. So not as good as an offense. Mind you, Justin Fields did miss a game and a half. So take that how you will. Their team grades are not very good. 25th overall, 21st offense rank, and 27th tied for 27th defensive rank, and tied for 3rd special teams. So if anything, they can make some waves with special teams. But they did lose on Monday night, 21-27 to the Miami Dolphins. I didn't watch that game. Did you guys?
I did. Yep.
I saw Tyreek Hill dislocate his knee and tear an ACL, and he's out. Maybe it's going to be tough for him to even make it back in for the 2026 season.
Well, he might just retire. I think he had a
Not with the fucking 85 kids he has.
yeah.
He's got.
Well, I'm sure
he's
he-
got to play. He's got to be like Michael Jordan in Space Jam. He's just got to keep
going.
Yeah, like when the minion things, the aliens got him, just signed up. He's just gonna have to play 1v1 in destroying videos forever to substantiate the money that he's impregnated a million fucking women.
Go on.
But I
Go
did,
on then.
in a long-winded way, I did watch the game last night.
Okay.
The Jets,
and
the
how'd they
Jets
look?
offense looked good. The Jets offense looks like they're going to put up 40 points against the Cowboys.
Really?
This is the thing. I have zero expectation out of this defense, the Cowboys defense, and I don't believe there's an easy game. That went with the wind after the Chicago game. I'm nervous as fuck to play the Jets. I think they're going to get their first win or have a chance to get their first win against the Cowboys.
Well, here we go. We got the Jets offense. We're going to go to what do we do?
J-E-T.
11, 21, or 12 personnel?
We like to see 11.
11 and
11 and then nickel.
nickel.
Let me get one of these in here though.
Rack 'em if you got
Crack
it.
'em if you got 'em.
I am having some technical difficulties here for a second. Look at this.
What?
My mouse. I can't get it out of this corner here.
Okay.
Some behind baseball.
Alt tab.
We're just doing some behind baseball.
No.
Well, the fellas figure it out. What do we have on the screen that people can see right now? Just so
They can see the. I mean, it's the best one to be off. It's just us.
They can see the lineup here on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
that's
I
fine.
can't, but I can't pick up. I can't. I literally can't do anything.
That's fine.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Weird.
I'll see if I can keep. You guys keep talking.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just letting you know if I need to. Your screen's live.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
That's
The
all.
screen's live.
Exactly. So on defense here, we're looking like we've got a strong, solid stud here in Quinnen Williams,
He's a beast.
defensive tackle. No one else really stands out, but hey,
Well, we're not worried about.
not really worried about the
This is
defense.
the thing. We think the Cowboys offense should put up 30 points every game. The Chicago Bears game was this weird outlier, I hope. But if the Cowboys want to win against the Jets, they're going to have to score 30 plus points.
They're gonna have to score 30 points. Fields is good for probably 50 to 70 yards. So let's call it 60 yards and probably a touchdown.
They have two very good
On the
running
ground.
backs. Fields is a great mobile quarterback, can run, had a nice rushing touchdown last night. Brees Hall's very good. They also have Braylon Allen in the backfield, guys that are more than capable of putting up big points. And then they have Garrett Wilson out wide.
Yeah.
So they have the ability to score points. And their offensive line's not looking great, but they've invested on the offensive line in Membu and Fashanu, both guys that were drafted in the first round. Membu, I believe, last year out.
Hey, guys, I'm troubleshooting.
Sorry, I just heard the bloop, bloop, bloop. I thought Wally was here. But the offensive line's decent. Again, they don't scare me, but I said the same thing against the Giants and the Chicago Bears, that they didn't scare me, and look at how those games turned out. So I'm scared. I'm going into this week scared. And I just hope the Dallas Cowboys and their coaching staff can get the team up to play against teams that don't have good records. Right now, the Jets are one of the only last winless teams in the NFL. This is going to be the third team that the Cowboys have played without a win. They played the Giants in week 2, who are 0-1. They played the Bears in week 3, who are 0-2. And now they're playing the Jets in week 4 that are 0-5 or 0-4, sorry, hopefully 0-5. But it makes me nervous. It's hard to go 0-5 in the NFL.
Yeah, well, who have the Jets played here? So they played the Steelers in week 1 with a loss, 32-34, close game. Got blown out by Buffalo, basically, 10-30 loss. Close one against the Buccaneers, 27-29. Basically, they've had 3 games that are one-score losses, with the Dolphins loss here, 27-21.
And the Bucs and Steelers are both good teams.
Yeah.
So they have the ability to win games. Like they ended up being 0-4, but you'd think in one-score games, you'd usually go 50-50. They're at that point that they're going to win one of these close games.
Yeah.
That's what scares me.
It was,
And they have the offense to compete against this Dallas. I mean, any NFL team has an offense to compete against this Dallas Cowboys defense, but I have a feeling this is going to be, if you need a get-right game, the best team to play against is the Dallas Cowboys defense.
Oh, don't even say
It's
that.
true. They're the 32nd ranked defense, man.
You're not lying though.
yeah. Crack 'em if you got 'em. Well, we are playing a 30th ranked, a power ranked team. We're the 22nd power ranked team, but it's their offense, 24th. So I agree, though. Easily, if I'm just doing a quick tally in my head, I would say that just count 21 points on a minimum for the Jets. I think they'll easily score 3 touchdowns.
I think it may be the first half.
Well, yeah, it could be, but that's just like that's the floor. So if Cowboys can't score 21, then we're gonna lose this game.
Which we've
But-
seen them have that happen to them against a shitty defense already.
What's the ceiling?
40.
Yeah, 40.
40 burger. Right now, that's the Cowboys have hit 40 points. Cowboys offense is ranked 1. We're on the opposite side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Ranked 1 on offense, ranked dead last on defense.
Yeah. In terms of yards,
Yeah, so if
Yeah.
the offense doesn't produce, you're losing.
we lose. And we're in a position where they have to score basically on, 9 out of 10 drives.
Yeah, feels that way, doesn't it?
And a good portion of those have to be touchdowns. But a spread here. Plus New Jersey, New Jersey. It is New Jersey.
They play in New Jersey.
Yeah, the New Jersey Jets are plus 2.5 for the spread. Money line is plus 121 for the Jets, and over under is under 47.5.
Yeah, which I'm taking that over all day.
I'll take
I
the
think
over,
with the
too.
Cowboys offense, we've seen them score 40 points in 2 games, and they're playing against a bottom-ranked defense. You'd be dumb to not take the over.
Yeah.
And I already threw a bet down for myself in my personal account. I did a $200 bet on the Cowboys covering the spread. 'Cause it's just like, if I want to believe in this team, they have to be able to beat the New York Jets by more than fucking 3 points.
Oh yeah, easily. Like take the spread. I mean, if you're bold, take the money line, and take the over. And that's not financial advice or betting advice.
If
whatever.
Dak Prescott plays how Dak Prescott should play, the Jets should have no chance.
Exactly.
Like if Dak plays how he played against the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers, this should be a 2-touchdown victory by the Dallas Cowboys.
Haven't seen. Yeah, it's been pretty consistent too. The spread, the over under, and the money line.
This is just how it goes.
This is how it goes.
The market's
baby.
doing some weird ass dance. I'm actually surprised that the Jets are only plus 2.5 underdogs.
I know.
They're 0-4, man, but I guess they're falling back on. They've had close games against the Bucks. They had a close game against the Steelers, and they're at home. So that does kind of translate a little bit, possibly. But weaknesses I see from the Jets is their defense isn't great. Their defense has given up a lot of points in every game. The Cowboys' offense is their strong point. Like I think this is the one game that the Cowboys finally say, hey, we're good enough to compete with the mid-tier teams, and we're going to show it by putting these bottom feeders to bed.
Our teams are actually very similar. The only difference is the Dallas Cowboys have Dak Prescott, and
The Jets have Justin Field.
And I should be fair in saying George Pickens helps. CeeDee Lamb helps, although he was injured, and Pickens definitely showed up and showed who he was. If we get another repeat game of that,
You're going to. Oh, yeah, defense, they have Sauce Gardner, who's a good player, could match up with Pickens, but I imagine they're scheming against him to make sure that Pickens is going to get his one-on-ones. The problem with this type of game, and I don't know if at this point you can call it a trap game when a team's 1-2-1. It just feels like every game's a losable game. But this is one of those games where the Cowboys will play but down to an 0-4 team. We've yet to see the Cowboys go and take care of business against a team that they should beat. Not just this year. We've seen this since we've been doing the show. I've seen it since I've been a Dallas Cowboys fan. They've never been that team that rolls in when they should mollywop a team. They just take care of business and mollywop a team. It's always going to be a fucking close game.
yeah. We'll do the impact players here, but I just wanted to rip off these projection stats here. If things keep going the way that they will, Pickens, I sent this into the chat, but Pickens is on pace for 1,200 yards and 17 touchdowns.
This is for season.
This is for season, if you extrapolate what they've done so far. Williams is on pace for 1,300 yards and 17 touchdowns. Dak is on pace for 4,700 yards, but only 26 TDs.
That'll go up. The TD number will go up.
Should go up. It's because he had a 0.
Yeah, week 1, 0, and then I think week 2
Or one of the games he had very low.
He had 0. Yeah, he's only thrown
Probably going to
6.
hit 3 touchdowns more often.
He's only thrown 6 touchdowns in 4 weeks.
And Sedarius was on pace for 1,700 yards, but he should end up with 1K.
So what's his defense on pace to do?
Well, I didn't even bother.
Yeah,
looking. That was
just historically bad.
historically bad. Sanders, injuries here for the Cowboys. Sanders with a leg injury. All these guys are questionable. Hooker with it was a foot injury or toe injury, I believe. They got it marked here as leg. And then Tyler Smith
That's not good.
with just another injury. Oh, and I think Guyton also is in
Concussion
concussion
protocol.
protocol.
Yeah, because he was out of the game.
So we'll see how that rolls. But honestly, was not upset. I mean, it was a good test for those backups to get. It's just now we're super thin. If we get another injury to a lineman, we're gonna be fucking.
You're diving in.
Well, we're looking in the crowd. Hey, any 300-pound, 6'5" guys out there?
In New Jersey, you're gonna find someone. You're gonna find a Tony Soprano.
The players that possibly could also be making a debut, like Savon Revel, has been reactivated, so there's a chance he might play this week. I don't know where that stands right now. I mean, if he does, it would probably be limited stats.
Yeah, you'd have
We'll
to
probably find out today or tomorrow.
He'd have to have a really good, like, for him to come in and supplant, like, even Elam as a third. Like, I don't even know how much you'll see him play this year, to be honest.
Maybe he'll dress
A couple times and maybe get in. Reddy Stewart's been playing pretty nice at the nickel. It's just such a risk. You might see him if Elam starts to really fuck up.
Well,
I just have a hard belief in seeing him getting snaps.
Yeah, so Dan1995 in the chat says Carson, so Kalen Carson, Butler, Mingo, Revel, and Winfrey are all eligible to be coming off the IR this week.
Yeah, so that's good, but you got to, like, are any of those, do you feel comfortable about any of those guys coming in off of injury and starting?
No.
Not even close.
No. Limited reps.
The only guy that I think coming off of injury, and it's not even a guy that's going to happen soon, that I think would start right away is Overshown. DeMarvian Overshown is the only guy, because our defensive linebackers have been so terrible. I think he could come in off of a knee injury and still be better than what we've seen from Sanborn.
right.
But besides that, like our cornerback is a tough one. I think you need to get, like, you got to kind of get incorporated. Trevon Diggs still coming off an injury, right? Trevon Diggs is going to get better each week. I believe Elam's going to get better. I believe Deron Bland's going to get better each week, right? I'm fully expecting our cornerbacks to look better this week than they did against the Packers.
Yeah, and this is not to, knock any receiver in the NFL, but I would say, like, I'm not as threatened by the Jets group as I was, as I felt like, I think Green Bay has a pretty damn good group of receivers.
Yeah, that's true. Like, the receiving room, like, because even the Bears, like, I keep going back to that Bears game because I wasn't worried about the Bears game at all. But you look at the Bears wide receiver room, they have Odunze, who's really good. They had Luther Burden, who they put a second-round pick in.
They have,
I would say they're still DJ Moore, who's a fucking established vet.
Yep.
So at least their receiver room is scarier than what the Jets have. You're right in that aspect. If the Jets go out there and put up 400 points and win this fucking game, the season's done. I'm telling you guys that right now.
That would be incredible.
If the Jets go out there and win this football game against the Dallas Cowboys, pack it up.
Yeah, you might as well consider that tie a loss.
Pack it the fuck up. You're gonna be 1-3-1, and you can't beat the New York Jets, who are 0-4. So we're hoping as Cowboys fans more than anything, just for our season to keep going. Because I'm telling you right now, they lose next week or this week, I guess, coming up. Game, set, match. Fucking pack your bags, get on the airplane, go home depressed. That's what's happening.
Well, there's a few guys here on the Jets impact player injuries. Jay Johnson and Edgelord. He's questionable. Williams, the linebacker. Quentin Williams or whatever.
No, that's a different guy. Quentin Williams is the
lineman.
Yeah, is the lineman.
Oh, okay. Well, Q Williams then fake imposter is on injury reserve. Did that just happen, or was that, was he put on there earlier? He played some games anyways. And then M. Carter,
Quincy Williams.
Williams. Yeah. M. Carter, the second cornerback.
Not a lot. So both teams are pretty healthy. At least we won't have to hear, our team lost because they're hurt.
Our triple stack nose tackles there.
If I ever have to hear someone making an excuse that their team tied because their nose tackle was out.
We tied because our number one wide receiver was on the sidelines.
Our first overall draft pick was out, but your nose tackle was out. That's why you guys tied.
Our wide receiver one of our and two of our starting linemen were out.
I know.
So
that's
why we tied.
It's a fucking wash, right?
We can do this big picture 10 storylines for Cowboys and Jets, and then we can do our boldies.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then hop into power ranks.
This is what we've been missing.
Yeah.
We've been missing the Nick Eat Me Out 10 storylines.
Yeah, I know.
That's okay. I like that we're bringing it in.
I just hate that I can't fucking switch anything.
I know. I'm making it work.
You are making it work.
Do you have the background one recording?
It should be, yep.
Well, then we're fine. Get over it. We need you. Hey, we need you present.
I can't be
We need you present.
I can't be present.
Because you got to read. We're putting you. You're getting a reading role in the show, buddy.
Okay, so starting 0-4, the Jets
Well,
won. Sorry. You just told me to read.
Hey, when you tell him to go, he goes.
I know.
When you tell Ad to go, Ad. That's the one good thing about Ad. You tell Ad to go, he's going.
I should have something. Yeah, big picture, 10 storylines for Cowboys and Jets from Nick Eatman. Go
Eat
ahead,
me out,
Adam.
Eatman. Okay,
Eat
so
me
Jets
out,
starting
Eatman.
0-4, the Jets once again came up short, falling to the Dolphins on the road Monday night to drop 0-4. It's a short week for the Jets, Jets, but that might be a good thing as they try to get back to work and they try to secure their very first win against the Dallas Cowboys. Previously this year, the Jets have been rather competitive, losing by 2 points with late field goals to the Steelers and the Buccaneers. They did lose 30-10 to the Bills on Monday and was a 27-21 loss to the Dolphins, who also entered the game 0-3.
And that's an important factor. The Dolphins also suck.
Yeah.
And the Dolphins beat the Jets, right? But the Jets did against another NFC team, the Bucs, who have looked pretty well. They only lost by a field goal.
We did also see the Dolphins had a comparatively bad defense to the Dallas Cowboys. I
Yeah, like
believe
one better.
one better, or
Yeah.
one worse, whatever. So
And they only put 21 up on them.
that's what I'm saying. I think 21's a good line. 21 and a half.
They were away, though. They were playing in Miami.
Right.
Miami.
Yeah, man, you know how those Miami
think.
Latinas will get ya. Okay, Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn, the Cowboys are no strangers to Jets. First-year head coach Aaron Glenn. The veteran cornerback spent 15 years in the NFL, including 2 in Dallas from 2005 to 2006. He was considered a Bill Parcells guy, having played for him with the Jets in the late 90s. Glenn was the defensive coordinator in Detroit last year and has since taken over with the Jets, who joins the Titans and Saints as the only 0-4 team in the league. And 0-4,
That's bad.
I
Your
mean,
season's done.
Cowboys could put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, that's
with
like
a
you-
victory.
yeah.
0-5 is
Game, set, match.
You're pretty much.
I-
You
that's
got to
the
win
second-
10 in a row.
That's the second time I've said it, but game, set, match. Game, set, match.
That's your catchphrase.
That's my catchphrase for the night. In the open fields, you see what they did? They did
Yeah.
a pun. The
Yeah.
Cowboys haven't had great success with running quarterbacks so far, and Justin Fields is probably the best of the bunch the Cowboys have seen this year, maybe all season long. Fields has already rushed for 259 yards in 4 games. That ranks 15 in the NFL among all players and first among quarterbacks. He had an electrifying touchdown run against the Dolphins last night on a play that nearly went for a sack, but Field turned it into a dynamic 43-yard touchdown. Again, one thing that the Cowboys defense has always fucking struggled with, and that they struggled with week 1 against Jalen Hurts, is a runnable quarterback, like a quarterback that can break off and take off. So I'm terrified to see Sanborn try to tackle Justin Fields
Or even Diggs.
or
So-
Diggs.
Talent agencies, some of the best players at their respective positions play for the Jets. So despite the 0-4 record, the Jets do have some of the top players in the league. Saucy Gardner is considered one of the top 3 corners, while Quinion Williams is arguably one of the best interior tackles on defense. Garrett Wilson has shown the ability to be a top 10 receiver, including an amazing touchdown catch against Miami Monday night. They aren't short of top-line talent, and sometimes it only takes a few of those to kind of difference makers to carry a team to victory.
What a weird way to read or to
read
type.
it? I'm
No,
sorry.
to type. No,
Sometimes I just get into
no. To type that, it only takes a few of those kind of.
difference
It
makers.
only takes a few of those different makes. Like, you
It only
didn't even
takes a
need
few of those kind of different makers.
Like you could have got rid of kind.
Yeah.
You didn't need kind in there. Don't throw my boy. Don't throw BW1 off of his game. I just read.
Is it me on this one?
Hey, it's you're up.
Injury concerns. It was a tough night for running back Braylon Allen, who not only lost a fumble at the Miami 1-yard line in the first half, but then suffered what is reportedly a sprained MCL in his knee.
That wasn't on the fucking injury
Was it?
report.
Well, because I think we're on Tuesday,
Oh, we're a day early.
so we're not really going to be getting.
We're gonna
those.
see it tomorrow.
Yeah. Allen is a candidate to go on injury reserve,
Oh,
leaving Brees
snap.
Hall as the primary runner. So there you go. One less G in the hood. One less J in the hood, I should say. The Jets are one of the top running teams in the NFL, but a lot of that so far has come from Fields. Maybe I need to get a soundbite. When you're the Jets or something.
When you're a Jet, you're a
Something
Jet.
from-
All the way
No, but
from your
wait,
first
totally.
cigarettes till your last dying day.
You want zip guns?
That's pro Jets. We need
I
the
know.
one from the
Oh,
other gang.
we want to be the Sharks.
Yeah, the Sharks.
Yeah.
You want zip game? We'll have zip guns. You want knives? We'll have
They want to
knives.
play with knives. We come with knives.
All right, we're on to the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Handling the emotions. The Cowboys have a wild back and forth in game at home in which they've scored 40 points, and it comes down to the final play of overtime. Sound familiar? Yes, the Cowboys just had that scenario on Sunday against the Packers, but that's also the same description from week 2 against the Giants, a game they managed to win at the end. So how did they fare the next week on the road against a winless team? Question mark. They were smashed by the motivated Bears, who are now 2-2. So you have to wonder how the Cowboys are going to react this week heading into New York against a first-time head coach in Aaron Glenn, who will have his team ready against the Cowboys despite their 0-4 record. And I am nervous about it, fellas. I am nervous about this game.
It's 0-4. And I know the losses weren't much, but over the last 2 weeks, they haven't been putting the points on the board. I am worried that they're going to score touchdowns and frustrating ones.
Big ones. Big play
Big ones.
touchdowns.
I just don't know that they're going to do it enough like the Packers, for example.
Like I said, if Dak Prescott plays like he did against the Giants and the Packers, Cowboys win.
Yeah.
Well, nice segue. So Dak at the top. Through the first 4 games of the season, Dakota Rain Prescott, or Rain Dakota Prescott, is leading the NFL in 3 major passing categories, including passing yards, with 1,119. He also has the most completions with 121, which is 23 more than the next closest on the list. Dak's 166 passing attempts is also tops in the league. Fucking guy.
Yeah.
ChatGPT, this bullshit. He's also in the lower half of the league in interceptions thrown, which is only 3, and sacks allowed, which is 6. Meaning that he's getting rid of the ball, but not recklessly. Overall, Rain Dakota Prescott is playing some of his best ball of his career, despite having just 1 win to show for it. Like how I trail off 1 win to show.
Well,
for
I
it.
started doing math in my head. I was like, they only have 1 win. I was like, oh yeah, they do only have one fucking win.
1 win. Fucking.
Take your pick. Is this?
It's you, buddy.
Yeah,
It's you, babe.
Take your pick. The trade for George Pickens has been a favorable one for the Dallas Cowboys, especially considering CeeDee Lamb's ankle injury, which will likely keep him out another game this week, maybe longer. I added that. But
Which
playing
is accurate.
Yeah, but playing as the true number 1 receiver last week versus Green Bay, Pickens stole the show, catching 2 touchdowns and had several other highlight plays, quite a few highlight catches in that game, dude. Enough for a season's worth to keep the Cowboys in the game to finish with a 40-40 tie. I guess he meant tie, but he wrote time. Come on!
With a 40-40 time.
Pickens is tied for 3rd in the NFL with 4 touchdown catches so far.
Did he mean time there? Pickens is time.
It's timed, yeah.
The crazy thing about the Pickens thing, any other game, he's getting the drip player of the game.
Totally.
134 yards, 2 touchdowns,
yeah.
and
Oh.
7 catches.
We forgot. Alex's Boldy was fucking 1 there.
Yeah, but AJ renounced
AJ
it.
boosted his Boldy. So AJ's
I
Boldy.
boosted it because I didn't feel...
Well,
And when AJ read it off last week, I was gonna say, but it like he hadn't had that game. But
So-
once Pickens had that game, it's like I don't
Yeah.
know. It was like,
It just felt like, yeah, of course.
you know what I mean?
7, 110, and 1 touchdown is what my Boldy was.
And when you said that, I was like, oh fuck, that'd be sick. I'm thinking in my head like that'd be awesome. I'd love to see it, and I didn't disagree. Like
I
I
know.
still think we could go with it if you wanted
We
to.
But
can-
I don't get... There's no get to it.
Wade
If I get it, I want it to be...
yeah, Wade is the bold police, so he policed himself here.
If you had 2 touchdowns there,
think
it's a
it-
fucking
the
sick.
That's
two.
kind of that is kind of a Riker bold predict.
But his most catches or his most yards in a game prior were like 60
Yeah,
something
this
yards.
beat like all of his
And you know what?
Prior.
I think he only had 3 or 4.
receptions. But anyways, it is what it is.
You bold policed yourself.
Even when I get it, I don't want it. I don't want it that. I don't want
So, hey,
it that way.
So let that be a lesson to you.
Yeah.
Today, when you pick your boldy, maybe whip your wiener out while you do it.
I'm gonna
So
double
that
up on
So
it.
you double up.
Double up on that.
Am I, what, too much air?
Yeah.
The Cowboys are 32nd in the NFL against the pass. Fucking bums. Averaging nearly 300 yards per game through the air. For context, the Ravens rank 31st in the league versus the pass, but allow just 265.5.
Ouch.
Wow. We almost let 50. We allow 15% more passing yards than the team next to us.
Wow.
While the Cowboys are yielding 297, that's not just last, but dead last. And it's the reason they rank 31st overall in total defense. They're at least holding their own against the run, but it's not enough to make up the difference. The Cowboys are hopefully there, or The Cowboys are hopeful they're getting healthier at cornerback, with Trevon Diggs and Deron Bland both fully recovering from injuries, and Siobhan Revel nearly returning as well.
Injury news after Murph Dog comes in here to
Oh
see
my God, he's so
his
cute.
uncle. Injury news. The Cowboys have put up about 15 players. The Cowboys have about 15 players dealing with injuries, from the list such as IR, NFI, and PUP to the ones on the active roster that are not able to play or practice this week. They're talking about Tyler Guyton. There should be some help on the way, as a few players are eligible to return to practice, assuming the Cowboys will open their 21-day window. One of those guys could be Jonathan Mingo Ringo, who had a knee injury, who could be needed if the Cowboys are down a couple of receivers this week, including Sedarius, Sedarius is out.
Yeah.
So Mingo coming in, like this would, had he be healthy, this would be the perfect opportunity for you to step up.
Yeah.
Although Mingo kind of plays the same role as George Pickens.
Really?
So
You think so?
I think that's what he's slotted at, yeah. No, he doesn't do the same things that George Pickens can do.
I think he's like kind of like a possession guy.
Yeah,
Like Pickens is your big dude, like a big play guy.
Ringo Mingo, though, what we talked about, like, do they have plans to keep him? I mean, talking about George Pickens, are you re-signing him? Are you giving him money?
Yeah, 100% I would. 100% I would. I don't know if they'll be able to afford him.
Wage?
But sorry, one last thing I want to just piggyback on that. If you're serious about Dak Prescott getting a Super Bowl, you have all these picks next year that you can upload into your defense. You've also kind of invested in the defense in the last few years in the draft. If you want to take a serious run at Dak Prescott getting a Super Bowl win, you fucking re-sign George Pickens. You give him what he wants for 3 years or 4 years, and you fucking invest in him and say, let's make a run at this thing.
You could probably kick a 2-year extension at him.
He said he won't sign this year. He said he was betting on himself, and right now he's one touchdown away from having the most touchdowns he's had in a season.
Yeah. Right
in 4
now
weeks.
it's working for him.
That's what happens when you have a fucking quarterback. This is the thing. Back to the Dak Prescott, why Dak Prescott's good. You take a receiver in George Pickens who showed a lot of good things. The most touchdowns he's ever had in a season is 5. He's at 4 through 4 weeks. Put that into your fucking pipe, son.
And smoke it.
Well, he also has that
Smoke it.
that chance to do 2 touchdown performances.
He has that. He can take that top off, man, and we know that. And like, you watched his highlights in Pittsburgh, he has yak ability. He has that yard after catch ability. So
No, I would be starting conversations with him, and especially if he has another 2 good weeks against the Jets and the Panthers. Mind you, they might be lower quality defenses, but if he does that and he's connecting with Dak, yeah, I'd try to get a 2-year extension. And I know that he says, he doesn't want that. I'd still be
just
floating money at him.
something at him.
Boys, I'm back. We're
Oh,
back
nice.
here.
He's back.
I would do like, if we can afford it, and I don't think we can next year, but I'd be even looking at $20 million a year for him,
Just do it.
and just be like, fuck it. Like, if we save money on
Just
those
do it.
other and it's available,
Just do it. Did you see
Could be worth it.
Did you see the clip of him lining up? I think I put it in chat when he lined up 1-on-1 and CeeDee Lamb's like he's 1-on-1.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
let's
was
watch
fucking. That was good.
let's watch that.
Yeah, bring that up.
Bring that up.
Before we jump into the power rankings. That was a sweet clip.
And you know what? And here's the other thing. When you talk about a player being toxic or a crashed out player, I mean, although it's week 4, so we might not have seen it, all the reports coming out of Dallas is like George Pickens is a fucking great teammate. He's in there. He's pumping the rest. He's a pretty cool guy. He's pretty
Yeah,
pumped
he's
up.
pretty cool.
He's a
He's
cool
real
guy.
pumped up. He's a real cool guy. Yeah, this one here.
So let me just run it back here. Oh, and unmute this site. No. Turn it up. Turn it up.
CD touchdown.
30-yard touchdown, 29. He did. Come on.
29. Prescott putting it up for Pickens. Did Pickens bring that down? Remarkable stuff. He got
What a
it.
catch.
I fucking love that.
Yeah.
I fucking love that clip. I really do. I love that clip, dude.
How'd he catch that?
What a fucking catch. Double coverage, man.
2 guys banging him in the backfield.
Hanging him in the backfield. CD, this is the thing. Like, CD's stoked to have him in there. And CD knows. CD knows. Like, when he comes back, it's fucking go time, man.
Well,
Like, I'm saying this right now, and I know it's if, buts, and whatever. If CD Lamb plays against the Chicago Bears, the Cowboys' whole fucking offensive scheme was to go to CD Lamb that game.
Yeah.
He goes out. They had to adapt. They had a week to plan with George Pickens as the one. And look what you saw.
If Cowboys come out with 2 wins and are 3-2-1, which is an odd record, but it's a positive record.
Jamie O.
CD comes back, and Dak has had 2 full games where he's been treating Pickens as the number 1, and Pickens gets similar numbers to what he did against Green Bay. I think you just take, like, Dak's going to continue to throw at the same rate he is. You just take some of those passes away from Ferguson, and now you're distributing it to either one. Like, we could have multiple
100-yard guys.
100-yard guys. It's just the defense. Can they hold it together enough?
So, and this is another thing that we looked at. So let's say the Cowboys do beat, before we go into the power rankings, say the Cowboys do beat the Jets, and we're looking forward and beat the Panthers and are at that record 3-2-1, right?
Yeah.
We were looking hopeful that the Cowboys would have beat the Bears and then lost to the Packers and then would have beat the next 2 teams and would have been 3-3. So right now, if they go and they get the next 2 wins, they're actually at a better record than we were hoping for.
Than we expected, yeah.
In a weird way, by losing to the Bears but tying with the Packers, they'll still have a better record at 3-2-1 than that 3-3 we were hoping to have.
Yeah.
Because that's what we were hoping to have after 6 games. We all predicted a Bears victory and a Packers loss.
And we figured Eagles and Packers would be the 2 losses that were going to happen if they were going to happen. And then just by chance, the Cowboys would throw a stinker up, and they did against the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Here's a quick question, and this kind of piggies off of what Anth was saying. Now that I can bring chat comments up again. Don't know what I did to fix it, just kind of waited. 92 Till Infinity Drummer says, why wasn't it go time before he got hurt?
It was. And you saw it. CeeDee Lamb had a very good game against the Giants. The Cowboys offense played pretty well against the Eagles, right? So, it was go time. But now that they know that George Pickens can do what he did, like George Pickens stepped in as number 1. We didn't know if he could do that yet. We hadn't seen it.
It's also, we got to look at this, and this is a real thing.
It's a good question, though.
Yeah, so look, week 3, you're still in kind of preseason for all of these starters. You got new play calling from Schottenheimer and Clay Adams. You got new schemes that are being worked on. Everybody's trying to get their foothold here. So, like you said, you look at the production numbers from CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens when they're together. It was still solid. I think what you're saying is Dak is just continuing to prove week to week that he's balling out. Jake Ferguson is getting more comfortable in here. Guys like Jalen Tolbert kind of stepping up a bit in this last game. So when you know that Dak has the reliability in these other offensive weapons, who again, you're up to week 4, it feels like it's preseason for every single team. And that's the most reason why I'm worried about this Jets game, is because it's the first 4 weeks for the Jets even. Not to say that the Jets could come in and smash the Cowboys, but like, it's the first 4 weeks. I just don't think you can kind of gauge how a team's going to be. All we can see is that Dak Prescott is getting more comfortable with his offensive weapons. See how I start talking once my technology works
Hey,
a bit more?
welcome back to the show. I forgot you were here.
Boots is in the house, by the way.
Bot G, what's up, brother?
What's up?
And Bot G also just said, and this is like a little bit of a promotion. We will be coming off the bye week. We will be in Vegas at the Cowboys Can Fan, or AKA the 1 Star 1 Family tailgate in Lot J. Make sure you come out if you're
At
going to be
Allegiant Stadium.
At Allegiant Stadium. Make sure you come out for that and party with your boys. Crack some if you got some, baby.
What time's the game on?
So it's a Monday night.
It's a Monday
football.
nighter, so it's
7:15.
Monday
No,
night.
5. It'll be 5:15.
5:15 because it'll be Central.
Yeah,
West Coast.
which is
I think it's.
No, it's 7:15 West.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
I'm
5:15.
reading
We're on the
Central
West-
time.
But we're on the West Coast still. I
Right.
think it's still West Coast time. Isn't
Yes, you're
Pacific
right.
Standard.
which
Yeah.
is great because we'll
5:15.
be. Hey,
I don't want a later game than 5.
5 is good.
5's
no,
perfect.
what I'm saying, which is
It's
great.
enough time for me to get over my hangover.
Exactly, because we're gonna land Sunday.
I
We're gonna be watching that Eagles Sunday nighter. We're gonna drink all night. I'm telling you right now, I'm drinking all night.
I'm escaping to the Rippers.
It's Vegas.
I might just try meth for the first time.
Yeah,
I gotta take it. I gotta take
Some
it.
Vegas meth.
I gotta
Fuck,
take
Alex is on a Fremont.
I
He's
gotta
on
take-
Fremont.
it. I had to take AJ and have to Uber to the world's largest fucking dispensary. He has to just see it, even if he doesn't buy.
Oh, I'll buy.
Yeah. So we got to go there.
Well, you guys are doing
1
that.
grand.
I'm going to play a poker tournament or something.
Fuck that, Ant. You're gonna be. I think we gotta hit up.
Let me hit a poker tournament. Let me win money so that we can all move to Vegas.
Guys, we could like literally we could stay in the casino till fucking 4 o'clock in the morning, get some Z's until noon, still
Yes,
make our
yes,
tailgate.
yes.
It's a fucking Monday nighter.
I
I think
can't.
the latest Can fans ever stayed up together on tour. I'm going to say on tour is like maybe one.
Yeah, but Vegas, they jack oxygen in the casinos.
They what?
They jack you off.
I kept Adam up till about 2 or 3
Yeah,
a.m.
I went to bed.
hey, that's also true. Fucking
Mind you, that football game went to like 1.
No, the game was long done. The
Didn't it
game,
go to like 1 a.m.?
no, the game was long done.
Hey, Boots says, I will have stuff for AJ. So you know Bootsy's bringing the fucking troops. His fucking long legs coming out.
Oh, God. Well,
Okay.
I'm stoked. I'm excited.
Okay, let's get into this power rankings.
Now we got the
You
power
sons of bitches.
rankings here.
Eric Cuckholm.
Eric,
Yeah, he is McFly.
Eric Edahome here, the lead draft writer for NFL.com. NFL Power Rankings, Week 5, Rams,
You
Seahawks.
fucking nerd.
Rams, Seahawks storm into top 5. 49ers, Ravens lose ground.
Okay, let me get.
Go outside, nerd.
Oh, yeah, we got to do our
Let me
guess.
give you guys a breakdown. The Cowboys were stuck at 21 for 3 weeks or 2 weeks.
Yep.
Last week, going into week 4, they were at 24. So the last we've seen them from Cuckholm, the Cowboys were ranked 24th.
Man,
That's just some backstory for you boys.
I
For
feel
you
like
boys.
he puts them right back at 21.
That's kind of how I feel, but you go. Yeah, AJ, you going first pick?
I'll go 21.
I'm going to go 19.
Really?
I'm going to go 19 specifically because at this point, you can't call yourself a legitimate writer if you're not taking into consideration that our offense is number 1 in the league and Dak Prescott's playing bananas right
If
now.
the Ravens are top 15 at 1 and 3,
Yeah.
I might shit my pants right in front of
Yeah.
everybody. But okay,
Okay.
so we got 21-19. I'm gonna go 22.
Okay.
Fucking bullshit.
Why is that bullshit?
No, sorry. I'm saying it's bullshit because
It's like-
it's probably going to be what the fucking
Like, what do you
Cuckholm
mean?
does.
What did I do that was bullshit? Is there any more Crackems over there or what?
Not here. There.
Oh yeah, Matt brought
Yeah,
down
just
the
go
whole
around
thing.
that little corner there. Let's all get a Crackem for this.
I'll wait.
segment.
I'll wait to.
Let's get a Crackem for this segment.
Yeah, fucking A.
Why not?
Why not, eh? And if you're out there wondering what the hell is going on right now, we're just waiting to get a little crack 'em for the final segment here.
We're just
Go ahead,
re-upping.
smash that like, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. But also, if you are coming down to Vegas, or coming to the Vegas game, Dallas Cowboys versus Las Vegas Raiders
I'm excited for that.
on the November 17th.
I'm excited. Monday Night Football, guys.
Woo-wee.
I think that's going to be our second Monday Night Football game. So I want to say at SoFi it was Monday night also.
Was it?
Yeah,
it may as well have been fucking, I don't know, on the moon. How wasted we
it,
got.
guys.
yeah.
Guys, it was a Monday nighter.
It was, right?
And we specifically altered our plans because we're like, it's a Monday nighter on the West Coast. We have to go.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what happened this year.
If you're on the West Coast and it's a Monday night game, and I mean Vegas takes precedent over anything. Like we're the Can fans rolling on a Monday nighter.
Crack me if you got
Vegas.
it.
Crack me
Okay,
if you got
okay.
it.
Here's the. I can finally switch my
If you got 'em.
little. So that was the whole everything we just did. There was a Jets preview. So I just want to show that I made
Okay.
a lower third for it. And then here's the power rankings
Power rankings. Here we go.
with Cuckholm. Oh,
Head cup.
Crack
Crack me
if
if
you
you
got
got
'em.
him. Get him in, yeah.
Those drips
Those
hit
drips
real
hit.
nice. on a
Tuesday night
Tuesday
main
night.
event, eh?
Blah blah blah.
Blah,
we know
blah,
you put a lot of
blah,
work
blah.
into
I
this.
see
We
Micah
don't really
Parsons.
care.
blah blah
blah,
blah.
blah.
Eagles still won.
Eagles number one.
Four
Have they
and one.
been number one the whole
Yeah.
time? I guess it's fair. You're 4-0. You're the Super Bowl champ, ex Super Bowl champs.
Yeah, until they get beat.
So you get beat. Buffalo Bills 4-0.
Again.
Number 2.
Yada yada.
Yada yada.
Okay.
Lions
Stayed.
unchanged.
Detroit moving up.
No, the unchanged.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. Just
They're
staying.
staying.
They're staying. I'll
Staying.
stay.
I
stay.
They
Good
just
rank.
have to-
Good
And the
ranks.
Cowboys are number 4.
Good rank so far. Happy KC's no longer in that top 3.
KC, yeah, but they beat the Ravens. I'm surprised they didn't have.
Whoa, the Rams move up 6. This is strictly because of Puka Nacua and Matt Stafford. I
Well,
think.
we talked about this last week. The Rams lost. They lost to the Eagles with that last second blocked field goal return for a touchdown, and they dropped them like 7 spots or something crazy. I felt like it was kind of excessive. If the Eagles were the top team, how could you drop a team that just lost to them on the last play of the game so many spots? And this is Cuckholm trying to make up for his stupid goof, because I think they dropped him 7 spots last week. So this is his mulligan on himself.
Okay.
He fucked up. He shouldn't have dropped. The LA Rams are a good football team.
Fair enough. But
And he,
what
and
a
he got
game
lucky.
Puka Nacua.
Yeah, I mean, Nakua's a beast. And then
And
they got
he is-
Devontae Adams. Like, they're-
You know what? I saw a good post where they said, when are we going to stop being afraid to put him into that top receiver conversation
Who?
besides Jeffrey and Jamar
Nakua?
Chase? Nakua, yeah.
I think if he
After this season, if
yeah,
he
I
does
think
it.
I agree. If he keeps up with the amount of receptions he's getting, and the guy's a 5th round pick, which is fucking bonkers because all the other guys you talk about like R3, I'd say, with Jamar, Jefferson, Jamar Chase, CD Lamb, all 1st round picks.
Yeah.
2 of them like within picks of each other with Jefferson and Lamb.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So Nakua's doing it.
Seattle
Wow.
up 8.
Seattle
number
up
eight.
Wow.
You know what? Sam Darnold is he ranked one of the number one? Is he one of the number 1 quarterbacks being ranked right now?
Yeah, he's up there. PFF had him in the top 5. The crazy
He's
thing
top
with
5.
Seattle has such a good defense. I watched them on Thursday night because I was kind of hate watching DeMarcus Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence got hurt, but the Seahawks defense is legit. Like the Seahawks have a legit defense.
Yeah, the Cowboys are coming to Seattle next year.
Oh, we'll be there.
Yeah, we have.
Oh,
to
nice.
Go. That's
How do you know?
that
How do
should-
you know?
I talked to a season ticket holder and he said that Cowboys will be coming for. I don't know how they know. Maybe it just they're told, but
They're
Cowboys
playing the
are.
NFC West
Yeah,
next
so,
year.
so they
Well,
are.
they have to plan somewhat ahead. It's just
Preseason.
not
So
I don't
that's-
think the dates are set.
That's a
right?
three.
Dates aren't
That's a
set.
3-game regular season game that we might be hitting next year,
Oh
possibly.
yeah, if
We'll
it's
see.
in Seattle, I mean,
You have to go.
You gotta
Yeah,
go.
gotta go.
It's a stone's throw away.
Gotta go.
Plus, big fella.
Yeah, big fella.
This is bullshit. This next
Green
one.
Bay.
Yeah, so
Stayed
Green Bay
at
still
6?
stays. Okay, so
We gotta read. We gotta read. We gotta
Read this, but let me fucking bitch first.
Okay,
if they
bitch.
stayed at 6 and the Cowboys are at 24, these guys are at 6 and stayed. The Cowboys better move up fucking 6 spots, man.
He did this so that
What a
he could
bitch
keep.
this guy
He
is.
did this so that he could keep the Cowboys at 24.
I fucking hate this dude. If the Cowboys don't move up 6 spots, this guy's a clown.
Okay, so
I'm only guessing, but Green Bay must have been really rabid against Ants leading up to the game because
Green Bay's my most hated
You're
team.
one of this is probably more hated than Philly right now.
It is, honestly, just because I have history. Like every playoff game that I thought the Cowboys have had a chance at, they've been beaten by Green Bay.
Eagles is like
Eagles is just
perennial.
like,
We're
yeah,
gonna play them every year.
Fuck the Eagles. Like fuck the Eagles. But Green Bay, this bullshit, staying at 6 after that fucking display.
So with the way the season began, hitting the bye at 2-1-1 feels like a colossal disappointment. The Packers started hearing Super Bowl talk after their dismantling of Lions in week 1, but that feels premature now. Obviously, it's week fucking 1, you doofus. Perhaps they'll be fine, but they just blew a 4th quarter lead for the 2nd time in as many weeks, eventually leading to a 40-40 tie with the Cowboys. The offensive line is missing a few parts and must get healthier in the coming weeks. There were too many empty yards early on for Green Bay, and the blocked extra point return for a score by Dallas ended up being a huge play. It's good that the Packers offense really started humming again, but it came on a night when the defense looked relatively helpless after a certain point. The lack of pressure for most of the Sunday's evening game at Jerry World was a problem. Even when the Pack got home late, it didn't seem to matter.
I fucking hate this guy. When you were reading it, I wanted to come over there and punch you in the face. That's how bad I hate fucking Cockholm.
I
So-
will say this.
so-
I will say this: the fact that could it not have also been that Dak Prescott is just playing at such an elite level that he made the Green Bay Packers defense look that bad?
Right? No, this is the thing. This is the thing. You might have heard it on Locked Up. This is the Dak Prescott effect. A defense that was getting called the best defense in the NFL last week.
Yeah.
Now you're hearing it that
Oh, they
they're
had
overrated
problems.
or aren't that good
Or they have problems
because Dak played amazing against them. Get fucked.
92 Till Infinity Drummer says, you can tell you're Canadian Cowboy fans because most Cowboy fans fucking hate the Niners. No thought about it.
Oh no,
Oh,
we
yeah,
hate
we hate the Niners.
The
Yeah.
Niners, we fucking hate the Niners.
Niners and Eagles, we just don't say.
Trust
Like,
me.
You just know that
Niners,
they're
no.
up there.
Hey, whoa.
Whoa,
And we can tell
whoa,
you're a
whoa.
new Can fan subscriber because you know we hate the Niners. It's just they're not really a threat right now.
We don't got a game against them this season.
It's your
Unless-
choice now.
You know, we'll see them in the playoffs. Playoffs. Okay, Tampa Bay Buccaneers down 2, 3-1. Los Angeles Chargers down 4-8.
Okay. Drop back 4.
Kansas City Chiefs moved up 2
Up 2 because
to 9.
because
Which-
they've won.
But a top 10 at 2-2, I just man. They looked so bad. Their first 3 weeks, even with that one win, they looked bad.
They're going to get better when their receivers get back in with Xavier Worthy coming back, and then they have Rashee Rice.
And they did smoke the Ravens.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. They're always a scary team.
If the Ravens are top 15, I'm going to lose my mind.
Colts down 1-10.
These are our Colts.
3-1.
We love you.
The 2-2 Commanders dropped 3-11.
Love seeing it. Marcus Mariota actually playing really well. He's the top ranked PFF quarterback right now, Marcus Mariota, stepping in for Jaden Daniels. But I love to see the Commanders lose to the Atlanta Falcons. I honestly love that. The only games I was watching on Sunday morning. I had the Giants going, the Commanders, the Eagles, and then the Lions versus the Browns. Those are the 4 games I was multi-streaming.
So Commanders are 0-2 away from home. Hopefully they keep that and they have 3 of their next 4 games on the road, one of those being the Cowboys. So hopefully that trend continues.
And they play the Cowboys October 19th.
Broncos up 2. Look,
2-2 Broncos.
Team looks good.
Yep.
Team looks young. Team looks like
They're just so boring to me.
They're a boring. They've never been exciting. Even when they won Super Bowls.
Like last night, because they were the second Monday nighter last night. So after the first game, the Dolphins and the Jets stopped, because I was watching the Jets game just because I knew we were playing them. I tried to watch the Broncos game and I just had zero fucking interest. I just couldn't even watch it. And I had a bet on the line too, and I just had no interest in it. I just couldn't be fucked to watch it.
Do you like the running back, RJ Harvey?
He had a nice touchdown too.
Yep.
And J.K. Dobbins.
Are you a draft wizard?
I'm a draft guy. So Jacksonville Jaguars up. So Jacksonville Jaguars 3-1. They're up 4 spots.
I respect to that.
Is it finally coming together for them?
Well, they beat the San Francisco 49ers, who we all fucking hate, chat, just so you know. But the funny thing after was the Liam Cohen or whatever, the head coach for the Jaguars,
Talking shit.
went at Salah.
Yeah.
Duval. He just said, "Keep my name out of your mouth." It's like, dude, you are the least scary person.
I
on the
know.
planet.
Fucking Robert Saleh would just dummy you.
Unless you know you have 4 people in front of you. Anybody's tough when you have 7 people in front of Sure.
It's almost
Alex could tell me to go fuck my hat right now. He's got a fucking computer screen.
It's like that slime ball fucking Sirianni chirping Baker Mayfield as Baker Mayfield's walking by. He's going, Baker. Do you see that clip?
I hate Sirianni.
Fucking Sirianni.
I'm glad that we brought it back to just hating Sirianni.
But that's if you're gonna tell someone to keep their name out of your mouth, you better follow that up with a bitch slap.
Yeah.
Like otherwise,
on his bald head, just open head.
Open hand slap.
Duval.
Oh, Saleh would fuck.
Oh yeah,
fuck
Saleh would
Liam
kill
Cohen.
him.
Yeah, but you get a quick slap in, and then everyone breaks you up. You look like a fucking.
It's like Dazed and Confused. You just got to get one good punch in.
Yeah.
Everybody just want to accept the herd. They get one good punch, and people are gonna break it up, or he fucking gets dummy.
He gets dummied. Yeah, just solid, just kicking the shit out of Cohen. That would be funny.
Okay, so Steelers are up 2.
Yeah, no, everyone backs up.
Yeah, just watch him get beat up. So this was the Dublin game. You guys watch any of that?
A little bit, yep.
I actually turned it on for a little bit because I woke up and was like, "Oh fuck, the Dublin game's on."
Yeah, you got to
like 7 a.m.
That's the best kind of football when it's just on, but you're like kind of half asleep, not really paying attention.
It's kind of always cool. Go ahead.
I fucked up because I picked up Kenneth Gainwell off the waivers, and I was gonna play him, but this game was so fucking early. He got 30 points on my fucking bench.
Brutal. Which league?
Still one sleeper league. The CanFan. It's not the CanFan. The DWAC league.
DWAC league.
Really?
I love.
By the way, I'm fucking dominating it.
And Morv was
3-1.
Hey,
back to back weeks, fucking $50 most points.
Yeah, I'm coming for you though, because I'm Morv. I was talking to Morv, and
you're colluding, hey?
He was beating me, and then he's like, "You still got lots of guys." And then I came in and I fucking dummied him.
This.
Oh fuck!
What is it?
Get out of here, Riker.
What is it?
Get out of here with your score. You're not even added to
Is this in CanFan?
He's supposed to talk to you about getting added into there.
I sent it to his email. But anyways,
we are 1-3. Like I'm doing bad in that.
Oh
league.
yeah, bandwagon boys are not.
You guys are 0-4.
Hey, I've multiple years I've gone 0-4 at the start, and then I go on a tear.
One of my favorite images, videos of last week was Aaron Rodgers on the tush push, just standing there not moving, and
Superman?
just fucking signaling.
The Steelers look good. DK Metcalf, Aaron Rodgers. So I did watch the game. Gainwell played very well. It was a good game.
Yeah. And Steelers still fun to watch. 49ers down 3-15.
Okay.
That's what we like to
Uncle
see.
Anthony's not, as Riker said, Uncle Anthony was crashing out the last game. He's not going to crash out on these power rankings because the Baltimore Ravens aren't top. Oh, they're 16.
There we are. 16.
They're just out of it.
They got out of it.
You looked, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I honestly, they should be out of there. They're 1-3.
Listen to this fucking coward. Last week, I held my cards on the Ravens. This week, I had no choice but to fold, at least for now. You folded, bro! You folded! The hand's over!
Well, because we bitched about it last week, AJ. You and I were like, how is a 1-2 team in the top 10?
Well, now they're... Yeah, they were... what were they?
They were
then?
seventh.
Seventh.
That's pretty crazy for a 1-2 team.
Right.
Yeah, and I get
And
it.
Lamar's hurt.
To be honest, I
For
get
2
it.
weeks at
You've
least.
got Jackson. You've got who's the big fucking bull back there?
Henry?
Derrick Henry.
You've got those guys. Like, sure, there is always the chance that those guys are going to break out and rush for a big run or make a big play. But yeah, now is the right time to start treating them like you should. 1 and 3.
1
It
and 3
really
yeah,
doesn't matter.
16. Get the
And you
fuck out.
said
the Cowboys.
Jackson's injured.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson's injured.
Yeah,
The
he's
Cowboys
out
have
for 2
the
weeks.
Cowboys have a better record than the Baltimore Ravens.
Yep.
Minnesota Vikings number 17.
Down 2.
Carson Wentz.
First
croaked
time
on Sunday.
First time they've ever lost in the
in
played,
Dublin.
Well, no, they've played 5. They've played 5 international games. They were 4-0 prior.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
well,
they're 4-1.
Oh,
Fucking
what
Car-
was
Oh,
it?
and back to the international games. Cowboys go to Mexico next year. This is the thing. Like we're saying Seattle and like
I
but
can't
we
not
have
go
to go to Mexico. If the Cowboys are
Yeah.
playing in Mexico, we're going.
yeah, but so Mexico, Seattle, and Thanksgiving.
What do
That's
we
all I
just
got.
those would be the games.
Fly down to SoCal and meet Boots and we drive?
I don't know if
I'm
I'm not driving. No.
Maybe with
Stay away
Boots.
from the border.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think we've just fly.
We'll meet you in Mexico City.
Okay,
Boots.
so here's what's so fucking ridiculous: the Chicago Bears
2
are
and 2. Yeah,
fucking doing better than the Dallas Cowboys.
Their record is what they are, though. They're 2-2, man. I
they're in
respect
this
this. A
area.
2-2 team at 18. I'm not going to bitch about that.
Yep.
They're 2-2. They had a,
They're in the bottom half of the.
at
rankings
2-2,
now.
and they had the game. I was watching the Raiders game that they played. They did what they had to do at the end of the game to win.
Yep.
So
Okay, so here's where I said 19. Arizona Cardinals. I am roll.
Down 1.
Cardinals are a weird team, man. They're just so weird. to
I've never
watch.
liked them. They're birds. Same with the
Yeah.
Atlanta Falcons, who
2 and
moved
2.
up
A lot of 2
to
and 2
20.
teams.
AJ
Yeah.
hates any bird teams.
I don't like birds.
Name the 5 bird teams. You got 2 right in front of you.
Seahawks,
Cardinals,
Falcons,
Cardinals,
Cardinals.
Seahawks, Eagles, Falcons. I put 5 up, but I
Wait,
doubled.
Cardinals,
Just say it
Falcons.
slower.
Okay, so Cardinals,
Yeah.
Seahawks,
Yeah.
Falcons,
Eagles.
Eagles,
There's one more.
Ravens.
Yeah,
Ravens.
There it is.
Ravens, I might like.
Yeah, I like watching the
Cro-
Ravens.
Crows and Ravens, they're cool birds.
Hey.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Can you
Okay,
let me
so-
finish, buddy?
Okay,
Bill,
21, the Cowboys.
Did you know that a raven can undo your pants and give you a little hand ski?
Oh, yeah, I
They're,
knew that.
they're that nimble with their
The
beaks.
Cowboys are probably going to get dropped now the way this
This is
going.
AJ's pick here at 21.
Houston Texans
What?
up too.
The 1-3 Houston Texans.
That is
Texans.
This is
A win is a
bullshit.
win, they
This
say.
is bullshit.
Yeah, Woody Marks. There's AJ's guy. Right
Woody
there.
Marks.
The Cowboys should be 20. The Houston Texans are ahead of the.
There we go.
22. Anth was right.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Okay,
Up 2.
No, don't you dare read my paragraph.
Okay, you read it.
Don't
read
you
it.
dare read my paragraph.
You read it.
The Dallas Cowboys, the only team with a tie, 1-2-1, very weird looking record. They sure don't make it easy, but the Cowboys showed life. Shoyed.
Shoyed. Hey, they shoyed life out here
Against the
because
Packers, forging a 40-40 tie without several key pieces. That Dallas managed to keep Micah Parsons relatively in check and rally from down 2 scores shows that Brian Schottenheimer hasn't lost anyone. I'm having a hard time reading this
What
ad
the
takeover.
He also earns credit for an offense that rolled to 436 yards against a Green Bay defense that hadn't allowed more than 246 in the first 3 weeks.
Boost. You've been boosted.
Despite being without Sedarius Lamb and multiple O-line starters. George Pickens did exactly what you would hope he'd do.
Jorgarius?
Jordarius Pickens. Jordarius Pickens.
Jorgarius.
Jorgarius Pickens did exactly.
GP?
GP3 did exactly what you would hope he would do with the alpha dog out of the lineup.
Yeah.
The run game produced, and Dak Prescott was borderline special. Borderline special?
Yeah, get the
Are you a
fuck outta here.
fucking idiot?
This guy needs to
I
go.
hate
Was
this
borderline
guy.
special most of the night. There was still blown coverages and bad penalties, but the Cowboys have some winnable games upcoming.
This guy's an idiot.
Yeah, well, I know what this guy
you.
can blow.
Fuck you, dude.
blow
Let's
me.
move on to fucking Boldies.
And it
score
begins
predictions.
with
Yeah, because Ad's got a hard out in 13 minutes, so
Yeah.
we gotta.
Well, we are like that was it. That's
No,
all.
that's it.
That's what we wanted. Now we got to do our
Boldies.
boldies, and then we wrap, baby.
Boldies score prediction and PSA.
Yeah, Dan 1995 says
What's
Dallas
PSA?
ranked 22 in the power rankings is weird, and the Texans beating the Titans is not really noteworthy because everyone beats the Titans.
CD and GP.
CD and
Yeah.
GP.
I can't wait till those guys. Are
My
back
my
together.
score and bold predictions. The only person I have on the lower third is Brandon Aubrey with the super kick here.
Riker, are you doing Bolden?
Actually, that's not even Brandon Aubrey.
Are you doing bold?
Who do you have?
And score prediction?
What's his number?
Number 1.
Who do you have in there?
That is Brandon Aubrey. I don't know why it's showing it like that though.
Yeah, because he
What?
used to wear number 1.
Ad, you
It-
fucked up.
I fucked up.
You own
Anyways.
his jersey.
I know, but I don't know why I had
Why? 'Cause-
I grabbed that as Aubrey from
Because
years
you
ago.
goofed. Because you goofed.
Guess what? I goof. I'm a goofing.
You're goofing.
I'm gooping.
Goofing
I'm
around.
gooping.
You're what is goofing?
We're just out here gooping.
Wait, so Cowboys play on when?
Sunday.
Cowboys play on Sunday. Wake up.
At 10 a.m.
up,
I'll
10
bring.
a.m.
I
game.
know, but it's
It's
I'll
not
bring
college
McDicks.
ball, dog.
McDixon. Hey,
I'll
we're,
bring
do-
McDicks
we're
up.
doing McDicks and Baileys. Hopefully this time they fucking cook the hash browns.
Well, we ordered a pretty big order.
Okay. Who wants to start?
I
Score
will.
bold. We do the snake. And if you start, then you end, then you
Yep.
get last pick. So do you want to start with score or bold? You pick.
I'll start with score.
Well, Riker
Well,
already
Riker
said he was
said
going to pick.
Okay,
Oh,
fucking-
wow.
Fucking go.
No, no, it's
No.
a snake draft, so you can only
Pick
pick
one.
one.
Pick which one you want to go with.
Oh.
I write it down. Get your hands off my pencil, kid.
I want to do bold.
Okay. So
So,
what's
but
your-
Riker, you get one go at this. If it's not bold enough,
Yeah.
we're just nixing it, and we're not
Get
giving you a
nixed.
redo.
Brandon Aubrey, world longest field goal record.
Okay, so
Okay, breaks the record.
that
That's bold.
that would be 68 yards.
Yeah, I'll take it. It's
70 yards or whatever.
well, I'll tell you this though, Rikes. He's playing in an outdoor stadium this week against the Jets.
Which makes it a bold
It's gonna be
prediction.
tough.
Makes it bold. Okay, Brandon. Okay, I'll take that.
Is that bold enough?
Yeah,
That is
Riker's
bold.
Hey,
That's
and,
nice and bold.
and Riker is
Yeah.
known to have premonitions, and because B-Obs is our score and bold prediction person, very fitting.
I
It's
like
very
it.
fitting.
I do like this is one, Rikes. I like it. This is a good one.
I
This
like
is
it.
a good
And
one.
Funny enough, your dad probably picked that 4 out of the 17.
I know,
And
and
that's
that-
why it'll be awesome if Rikes hits it.
If he does hit it.
So Boots says Riker's boldy would be even bolder if he was wearing a headband.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm
coming over the top.
Boots. We
Over the
have
top.
not lost a
ready?
game whilst I wore the headband. So
Cowboys are undefeated with
yeah.
the headband.
Yeah, get it on you.
Okay.
Get it on you for your score prediction.
Who's going next?
Marja says he's betting money on that. Kid's a psychic.
Yeah.
You know what? I wish I'm gonna try to see if I can find somewhere I can bet on it. Throw $100 at that.
Any
Probably
other
pay out
bolds
pretty
come to
nice.
mind?
Okay,
Well, who's stepping up?
I'm gonna step up. I got to double
Okay.
down on my George Pickens.
Oh, okay, I like
Okay.
that.
Okay, because I'm gonna up it to 8 catches. I'm gonna go 130 yards, and I gotta go 2 touchdowns.
I like. Okay, I like
and
that.
this is just, I wouldn't normally do this, like back to back, the kind of the same thing, but this is because of last week's.
Well, and but double downing on it almost makes it more bold because it's tough to do that back to back.
Yeah, exactly, but I feel like if
I'm
he
not trying
gets,
to glaze him, Ad. I know you're looking at me like you think I'm glazing AJ.
but if he gets 8,
you're always glazing them.
if he goes for another 8 over 8 or more catches, 130 or more yards, and 2 or more touchdowns.
I mean, that's hard to do back to
hard to
back
do.
weeks. That's bold. That's way bolder than your last bitch bold prediction.
Well, if I get it,
110
then
yards and a
then I
touchdown.
will take my double bowl.
Why'd you write it under my name?
Oh, I'll just switch this quick.
I like Ad at like 4 a.m. Anth, you won your bold prediction. I'm like, that
No,
wasn't even mine.
I put it out. So that night I fell asleep on the couch. I had more dip, and I fell asleep out over on the couch there. So then I woke up, and then I was thinking, and then when I woke up and I was looking at some stuff, I was like, oh, wait a second. I was looking at the reviews. I was like,
Anth, that is boldy.
yeah. And then I came over and I just double checked. I didn't look at the name, but I just wanted to see. I was like, oh man, Anth is boldy. Yeah.
No, I was just like, that was AJ's.
Yeah.
But I respect AJ for saying he didn't feel it was bold enough.
I'm
respect
gonna
that.
win this week, and then I will feel, and then I'll take both cups home. Then I
Okay,
will
yeah,
take
okay.
then I will
I'll
take
respect
next
that.
week's
I'll
home.
respect that.
Okay.
Last week's, yeah.
So my bold's going to be Javonte Williams, 2 touchdowns
2 tugs.
rushing,
2 tugger knots.
2 touchdowns rushing,
Okay, so it can't be a receiving.
2 touchdowns rushing with 120 yards
Wow.
of rushing because we did 117 last week,
Not bold enough.
and 1 receiving touchdown. He's
So
gonna
3
hit,
tugs.
He's going 3 tuggies.
Cool, okay.
I mean,
That's,
I would have been okay with just the 2 and the 120.
Yeah, but
I
you
like,
know ad rolls.
I know.
know
I
how I
like it.
roll.
I like it. Okay, Anth, you
Well,
get.
so you guys went offense. Riker went special teams. I got to go defense.
Yeah.
I have to go defense, and this defense has been so goddamn bad.
Trevon Diggs with a pick
Well,
six.
think about some guys you got. You,
Well,
got, you got
fucking
your picks.
blasted him.
I'm not.
Trayvon Diggs,
No, I'm not.
tackle.
I'm not even going interception. I'm gonna go sacks. I'm gonna go Sam Williams, 2 sacks. D Easy, 2 sacks.
Not even Houston.
Oh, wow.
Neither of those guys have a sack this year. I don't think. Is that not bold enough?
That's incredibly bold.
Considering the Cowboys had 1 sack last week. Okay, so I'm going D Easy, 2 sacks. Sam Williams, 2 sacks.
And
My
I'll just
dad-
say for a Can fan overall, we need to get 60% third down percentage.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good one. That's
This is Can fan overall.
Sometimes we don't look at that. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you don't even have to do the player. You could do like a stat like that. Okay, so that leaks out to me for score prediction.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm nervous about this game. I'm really nervous about this game. I'm saying it's a race to 30 because his defense is notoriously bad. I'm going 30. I don't know how you get 30. No, you can get 30. You get 3 touchdowns and 3 field goals.
Yep.
So I'm going to go 30 for Dallas Cowboys, 24 New York Jets.
That's fair.
Okay, am I? Then it goes
Then
me.
you, then
Yeah.
me, then Reich.
45-30 Cowboys.
Wow.
High scoring.
High scoring.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 40 burger. I like
Well,
it.
hey, I got fucking 3
How did we get
touchdowns from Javon.
45?
Well, that's 5 touchdowns and a field goal.
5 times 7 is 35. No, 6 touchdowns and a field. 6 touchdowns.
6 touchdowns
and
and a field goal. Sorry, 6 touchdowns and a field goal.
6.
So 3 of those are going to be from Javonte.
Yeah, and then you just need.
Javonte wanted to
So
go
you and
up
AJ
there.
could both hit your.
Yeah. So 3 of those are from Javonte.
2 are from Pickens.
2 of those are from Pickens. 1's from Fergie, and then Aubrey
Yeah.
with
With
Rikers.
Rikers. So all 3 of you guys can
If
hit.
CanFan hits all of our bolds,
Oh, man.
does and then what's Ants?
Mine's defense.
Yeah, but
Which
you
could
still-
happen.
2
Imagine,
sacks, 2.
imagine we hit a fucking a boldogami,
a quad-
a boldogami,
A quad.
Boldogami?
a boldogami.
Boldogami.
I'm going 41-24 Cowboys.
Sorry, what, AJ?
41-24. I see a lot of touchdowns, and I see Aubrey's going to kick. I just like the offense. And like I said, I think it's going to be 21 points easy for Jets to score. I could probably boost that up. Maybe I'll boost it up, actually, before to 41-31.
My
Another
dad's
touchdown.
score
Well, another
prediction wasn't
touchdown,
bold
just another
enough.
touchdown.
I mean, my dad's bold prediction wasn't bold enough for me. My dad's bold prediction wasn't bold enough for me.
Riker, he called 3 touchdowns from one guy. 2 was
I-
rushing and 1
I know,
receiving.
but he's gotten 2 rushing touchdowns before.
No, but he needs
but
to have 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown.
and 120 yards.
120
And 100. That Rikes.
I
That
guess so.
if you parlayed that, you should parlay that as a bet.
I'm gonna parlay it as a bet.
A $30 bet on that would probably pay out $1,000.
I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
I gotta get bet 365 or whatever you get.
Okay, right.
Give
Who's
us
not?
more
Hey, who's not a
sponsors.
fucking free sponsor? I'm not gonna tell you who I'm gonna bet with.
Yeah.
Okay,
bet with
so
whoever.
Rikes, what's
Okay.
your score
Right.
prediction?
Score prediction.
And you know you'll be hard judged here.
40,
Today, Junior.
40-21.
Okay.
40-21. Okay.
Cowboys have scored 40
Very
points.
close to my original
Cowboys
prediction.
have scored 40.
40.
Cowboys have 40.
There we go.
Cowboys have scored 40 points.
2
in
times.
Two of the games.
So
A
you
third
think,
time. You might
Guys,
get the trifecta.
The only thing I'm worried about.
We're all going big except for Ants stuck at 30.
I know that's
Stuck
what.
in
That
the
means
mud.
it's probably going to be a big game,
This-
which is good. I'm fine
Yeah,
with that.
don't change it.
I
I'm
was,
fine with that.
I was also going to say though that
I'm
because
nervous.
we're all calling it a majority of us are calling it over a 40 burger, is it going to be a 19-17 game?
I just
Like,
don't think
fuck.
I don't think the Cowboys defense is capable of holding a team.
It
to
better
under,
not- yeah.
under 20 points. And that's what I mean. Like for the Cowboys to win, I feel like you have to give them at least over 30 points. The offense. There's no way they're winning a game that they only score 2 touchdowns. It ain't happening. Who's doing the PSA?
Who's doing the
To
PSA?
Jets
Reich?
fans.
Reich, you wanted a PSA to the Jets fans, or you got it in you, or do you want to hear it and then you come back next week?
Hear it. and-
Okay. Okay. Well, go for it. What do you-
Well,
you
listen,
got something?
I think that here's a problem. All year long so far, and it's only been 4 weeks, the narrative has been the Cowboys defense sucks, and the Cowboys have a hard struggle against running quarterbacks. One of the better running quarterbacks in this league is Justin Fields. But when you look at that schmo who's played on multiple teams and he can't throw his way out of a wet paper bag, you think the Dallas fucking Cowboys are going to come in to MetLife Stadium or wherever the fuck the New York Giants play
Jersey.
in Jersey and fucking roll over. Barry Grant Jr., I'm looking at you right now.
Oh, you called Barry out
I'm
in your
calling Barry
PSA?
Grant Jr. out on this PSA. If you think you could leave the Dallas Cowboys and be a fucking Jets fan and think the Cowboys are going to lose against the New York Jets at Aaron Glenn, I got 2 words for you. Suck it and go ahead and fuck yourselves.
You just did you did
Hey,
BGJ dirty.
hey, after this week, I'll be friendly with Barry Grant Jr. again. Right now, your enemy number 1, motherfucker. Can't see me. Can't see me.
Ad went full fucking heel.
My dad just incendied.
Peace.
We'll see you an hour before kickoff. That's 9 a.m. PST, whatever it ends up being
11.
anywhere else in the world.
11 EST.